All right. Hopefully, let me check. We got microphone check. We got DAW audio. Let me turn that off. We got DAW audio check. We in there. We finally Byke. All right. Ooh. Blockity. So I was about to go live on that on the actual
shout out to it. Anybody does want to pick it up today is going to be the last to do so.
On the TikTok app, like the TikTok desktop app, the only thing is they don't have where I could side chain this microphone to another source. And I need that because I don't put on headphones. So I need, whenever the speakers play, I need my mic to be basically muted. The TikTok app for going live is actually really fire. I think I'm going to start using it whenever they add that feature to sidechain. All right, we cooking in here. You turn on some lights. It's dark in yonder. In yonder window. Luckily, I have everything on the app. Okay, bet I got that preset, fam. It just took me a minute to figure out my lighting. I mean, my sound situation. Y'all like warm lighting? Or should I go like more blue light, white light? I guess it don't matter. Who cares, really? Who cares? Just get to work. Just get to work. All right, we back in this thing, man. I don't know who owns what this is. Shit, I forgot what it's called. Twitch. Bring your ass over to TikTok and YouTube, bro. All right. All right, so let's just review the play on this song by Davinia or Venia. I basically just needed the vocals to be much more. I needed them to come up a little bit, stand firm a little bit. So let's go ahead and just listen to it. I think what I want to do is make the ad-libs better.
Vina, yeah. Look, see, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches
look, they like Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut my fuckers off. Bitches weird, niggas funny. Had to get my mind right, they're crashing out like I'm a dummy. Money right around my mind, my brain feeling like a money. Money sitting on my mind, bitch, I'm sitting on some money. Stacking bread up in this bitch. Feed my pockets in my tummy. See, I'm working for my shit, so can't nobody take it from me, bitch. Yeah, can't nobody take it from me. Feeling good, looking good, the British coming body tea. When I turn to the side, you see this motherfucking P. Ain't gotta look up in my face.
Like, I like that telephone effect on Xbox. However, comma, it's not doing them enough for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get. It's definitely a good starting point. It's not too crazy, but I'm definitely gonna get Futzbox. This right here is crazy. Let me go ahead and Let's see what this awesome cell phone preset sound like.
Vina, yeah. Look, see, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad.
They like Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut motherfuckers off. Bitches weird, niggas funny. Had to get my mind right, they're crashing out like I'm a dummy. Money wrapped around my mind, my brain feeling like a money. Money sitting on my mind, bitch, I'm sitting on some money. Stacking bread up in this bitch, feed my pockets and my tummy. See, I'm working for my shit, so can't nobody take it from me, bitch. Yeah, can't nobody take it from me. Feeling good, looking good, the British coming body tea. When I turn to the side, you see this motherfucking P. Ain't bout to look up in my face, my eyes running long, and you know the motherfucking vibes when it come to big V. My siblings spoiled as a bitch and they ain't even rich yet. Niggas tryna wipe me up and they ain't even with that. And I'm prioritized dick, I'm only focused on the check. A hoe can never say we beast about a nigga, so it's mad. Nigga hating on the pussy.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Bowtie King. This is Fuzzbox by McDSP. I don't know why the GUI's so damn tiny. It might be because of my resolution on my screen, but yeah, man, fire.
Vina, yeah. Look, see, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad.
They like Vina, where
Yeah, I like this much better. The only thing, it just take up, like, it has a little bit of latency on it. That's the only thing, man. So, like, I don't use it in the recording phase. That's why I just go with Xbox, and then I do the actual mixing later for show that. It's not really, I don't even think this is a preset. Not gonna lie. Or is it a preset? This must be the default preset that I made. Yeah, this is the one that I made. Yeah, I just put it's the awesome telephone. I put the tune on 124, filtered it out up to 300 and almost 400 to the bottom end, 6,000, 66 kilohertz, filtered that off, put a little bump on it, and that's pretty much it. I think I'm a distort it a little bit too.
Vina, yeah. Look, see, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad.
they like Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut motherfuckers off. Bitches weird, niggas funny. Had to get my mind right, they're crashing out like I'm a dummy. Money wrapped around my mind, my brain feeling like a money. Money sitting on my mind, bitch, I'm sitting on some money. Stacking bread up in this bitch, feed my pockets and my tummy. See, I'm working for my shit, so can't nobody take it from me, bitch. Yeah, can't nobody take it from me. Feeling good, looking good, the British coming body tea. When I turn to the side, you see this motherfucking P. Ain't bout to look up in my face, my eyes running long, and you know the motherfucking vibes when it come to big V. My siblings spoiled as a bitch and they ain't even rich yet. Niggas tryna wipe me up and they ain't even with that. And I'm prioritized.
I think I like it how it was. I feel like the distortion doing a little too much. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just need something simple. It don't need to be crazy.
Vina, yeah.
Oh, that's fire. You can do the black box. You just turn the filters on and just leave it there. Fire. Let me try that. I haven't tried it. It's with the MS, right? Black box. Mid side. And just turn the filter on, right? Put the filter right here. Solo that thing. Oh, wait, hold up. Why can't I hear?
Look, see, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad. Vina.
That's pretty fire, not gonna lie.
Look, see, I be trying to keep composure, but
you bitches make me mad, Vina.
You can go the opposite. That's kind of dope. Oh, okay. I can select the frequency. Okay, bet.
Look, see, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad. Vina. Look, see, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad. Vina.
It's like, I don't know why the output not working.
Composure, but you bitches make me mad. Composure, but you bitches make me mad. Vina.
Oh, because it's like I'm what's it called? I'm basically not soloing. Yeah, solo, but what's the word? Auditioning. It's not really like, it doesn't get affected by the output. I'm gonna have to put like a trim on the back of that, like a trim plug-in. Okay.
But you bitches make me mad.
The reason why I like this fuzz box, it actually it emulates different speakers. Like it got like a bunch, bro. Like hella shit. Hella, like look at the list, bro. And then on top of that, you can fuck with like you can mess with so much.
But you bitches make me mad. Vina.
I think my favorite is the bit crusher.
But you bitches make me mad. Vina. But you bitches make me mad. Vina.
It lo-fi's it. Let's see if I can lo-fi it.
But you bitches make me mad. Vina.
Gotta turn it on.
But you bitches make me mad. Vina.
So I actually just learned something about bit crushing. You hear all that distortion? When you start having low bit depth, excuse me. When you have low bit depth, you can actually counteract that distortion if you just make the incoming signal louder. I'm about to try that. Let's see. Let's experiment.
But you bitches make me mad. Vina. These bitches weird. They're crashing out like I'm a dummy. My brain feeling like a mummy. Bitch. But you bitches make me mad. Vina. These bitches weird. But you bitches make me mad. Vina.
I like that. I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy. This is a crazy plug. It's worth the money. If y'all happen to be able to pick this up, pick the joint up. For real.
But you bitches make me mad. Vina.
I'm gonna keep it simple though. I'm gonna keep it simple.
But you bitches make me.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with this song. I'm gonna go ahead and move to the next one we did, man. I'm gonna go ahead and move to the next one, bro. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a similar thing that I did on this one anyway. I need the vocals to stand up. Let's go ahead and get these vocals to stand up.
And plus I'm paid, this shit ain't on me, bitches in me. I'm the best, yeah, so all shade. The way I'm slicing through these beats, you think my tongue a fucking blade? No normal spit, I'm spitting fire, fucking dragon, be afraid. The way I'm moving on these hoes, they say I need a moving truck. I'm moving morals, motion, money. Look how you think I figure stuck in this lame ass matrix. In this weak generation, got me running out of time and got me running out of patience. And hear me out, listen to me, make your own fucking clock. Keep that key to your heart, control your own fucking lock. And get rich and buy the hood, stand on your own fucking block. Got big hopes and big dreams, till I'm there, I never stop. And it's okay to be smart and move quiet as a mouse, cause when I catch her on my time, I'ma split her fucking mouth. Cause I'm the motherfucking north and she the motherfucking south, bitch. Look, dirty ass bitches running. They tryna make it off for rap, I rap for fun. And plus I'm paid, this shit ain't on me, bitches in me. I'm the best, yeah, so all shade. The way I'm slicing through these beats, you think my tongue a fucking blade? No normal spit, I'm spitting fire, fucking dragon, be afraid. Bitch. They tryna make it off for rap, I rap for fun. And plus I'm paid.
Nah, yeah, she did like 4 of these. She definitely snapping. She went off a little. She went off. Then she did one where like she featured her friends too. I think I gotta work on these cuts though, these edits I did on the beat. But let me lock these vocals in real quick.
It off for rap, I rap for fun. And plus I'm paid, this shit ain't on me, bitches in me. I'm the best, yeah, so all shade. The way I'm slicing through these beats.
I think I want some SSL on that, man. Let's get some SSL on there, bro. Nah, let me go for the E channel. Go for the E channel. I don't need nothing clean. I want her to sound a little bit aggressive.
Look, they tryna make it off for rap, I rap for fun. And plus I'm paid, this shit ain't on me, bitches in me. I'm the best.
Pro Q4, hell yeah, that shit worth the upgrade. Like, it's not the best. It's not, I wouldn't call it a replacement for Soothe, but it does that Soothe thing too. But in a more simple way. So like, it's like a one-stop shop for like basic effective functions. Now, I still think Soothe and stuff like Speccraft are still needed because there are use cases where you will need to be more precise with the spectral the resonance suppression. But if you don't need that, you just need need it to do something right then and there, and keep it simple. Yeah, the spectral stuff is great on the Pro Q4. It's worth the upgrade. If you didn't get it while it was cheap, you should have got it, man. I think I only paid like $70. Yeah, and if you got a buddy that got it, I ain't gonna say too much more on that.
Look, they tryna make it off for rap. I rap for fun, and plus I'm paid. The shit ain't on me, bitches in me. I'm the best, yeah, so all shade. The way I'm slicing through these beats, you think my...
Alright. Do I want to compress even more? How much am I compressing? Not much. Alright. So, SSL trick. Y'all gonna learn this eventually anyway. Put everything down. Put the threshold all the way to the bottom, as far down as you can go, and just play it until you can get it, until it sound right.
Look, they tryna make it off for rap. I rap for fun, and plus I'm paid. The shit ain't on me, bitches in me. Yes, ho, all shade.
Now we got that nice extra compressed, overly compressed hip hop vocal now, and we ain't had to do that much. This SSL trick is crazy, man. I might back off the release a little bit. And I'm gonna put this on there, and I'm gonna put it on the lead vocal too. Let's go ahead and then I'm gonna actually on the lead though, I'm gonna link this compressor.
Look, they tryna make it off for rap. I rap for fun, and plus I'm paid. The shit ain't on me, bitches in me.
Now let's hear it in the beat.
Look, they tryna make it off for rap. I rap for fun, and plus I'm paid. The shit ain't on me, bitches in me. I'm the best, yeah, so all shade. The way I'm slicing through these beats, you think my tongue will fucking blade? No normal spit, I'm spitting fire, fucking drag and be afraid. The way I'm moving on these hoes, they say I need a moving truck. I'm moving morals, motion, money.
Is the reverb sidechain? Nah, I ain't even get to all that yet. It's just straight up a nice, just regular reverb. Actually, this is just the stock preset. I ain't even change it.
Look, they tryna make it off.
What I will have to do though, I'm gonna go ahead and add my event effects for a little bit more editing, because I don't like when she say her P's and her plosives on this one. She was a little aggressive on this song, so let me go ahead and add that plosive. Actually, let me use the Acon one. I'm gonna just use the D-click too. I'm gonna render all that down. It's gonna take care of the plosives and clicks and pops. Yeah, I seen it. I just don't I don't know. I never really invested in Slate, man. Plugin Alliance, between Waves and Plugin Alliance and a few others, I have everything I need. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's hear her plosives. Let's hear her plosives on this hook.
Look, they tryna make it off for rap. I rap for fun, and plus I'm paid. The shit ain't on me.
Yeah, it's much cleaner now. Much cleaner now. Because you use Pro Tools? Shit, I don't know. Plugin Alliance works great on Pro Tools. Honestly, I think some of the Plugin Alliance ones work better on Pro Tools than any other DAW. That might just be me though.
Look, they tryna make it off for rap. I rap for fun, and plus I'm paid. The shit ain't on me, bitches in me. I'm the best, yeah, so all shade. The way I'm slicing through these beats, you think my tongue will fucking blade? No normal spit, I'm spitting fire, fucking drag and be afraid. The way I'm moving on these hoes, they say I need a moving truck. I'm moving morals, motion, money. Look how you think I figure stuck in this lame ass matrix. In this weak generation, got me running out of time and got me running out of patience. And hear me out, listen to me, make your own fucking clock. Keep that key to your heart, control your own fucking lock. And get rich and buy the hood, stand on your own fucking block. Got big hopes and big dreams, till I'm there, I never stop. And it's okay to be smart and move quiet as a mouse, cause when I catch her on my time, I'ma split her fucking mouth. Cause I'm the motherfucking North, but she the motherfucking South, bitch. Look, dirty ass bitches running. They tryna make it off for rap. I rap for fun, and plus I'm paid. The shit ain't on me, bitches in me. I'm the best, yeah, so all shade. The way I'm slicing through these beats, you think my tongue will fucking blade? No normal spit, I'm spitting fire, fucking drag and be afraid. Bitch. They tryna make it off for rap. I rap for fun, and plus I'm paid. Bitch. Y'all know the trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad. Vina. Look, they tryna make it off for rap. Y'all know the trying to keep composure, but you.
Uh-oh. Do I record it? Yeah, I record well, not everything, but I did record this artist. I don't know. I didn't make the beat. But I did EQ it because it was very boring in the top end. Like everything was like rolled off. Check this out.
Drag and be afraid the way I'm moving.
Yeah, the top end was like lacking for some reason on this beat. I could also do this and put Spiff, or you can just find a transient designer. I just really like the way Spiff worked, and it'll bring it up without like EQing. It'll do it in a different way. I think I like the EQ better just because it brings everything up, not just the transients. Matter of fact, shoot, let's use both. I like what it's doing on that snare though. So let me, because that snare is very thin, right? But I don't want to EQ that whole section right there at the snare, because that'll box up the vocals a little bit. Let's just go ahead and make the snare jump out right there, and then I'll EQ the rest. Yeah. That snare finna jump now. Now that shit jump. It's jumping now. Yeah, Spiff is dope. Because it'll bring up, let's say your drums just not hitting, but you don't want to like bring up everything. You kind of want everything to kind of like, as far as the melodic stuff, Spiff is a transient designer. It only worries about the peaks coming from the kick and the snare and the hi-hats, and it'll only enhance those or decrease those if you choose, instead of bringing the whole thing up. A lot of people struggle with trying to make space in a beat only because the melodic instruments are in the way. But if you can kind of counter, you can do this in two ways. You can turn the beat down, put a transient designer on it, and have it bring the transients up, and that'll create separation between the melodics and the transients, the kick, snare, hi-hat, and that'll be the pocket, and you just fit the vocals in between that pocket, in between the top of the hi-hat and snares and kick and, the melodics. The other thing to do is use track spacer. Track spacer is cool if you have your beat the way you want it, but you really don't want to mess with the balance of things. You just cut in space. Track spacer is good too. I got that as well. Let's see. No, God Particle is totally different. God Particle got something else going on. Spiff is specifically a transient designer. Yeah. Warrior, depends on what you're trying to do, man. Are you trying to make beats? Or if you're trying to make beats, FL. Do I do mid-side? Yes. Depends on when I need it though. I don't do it for everything. However, I check my mix in mid-side. I always check my mix in mono and then the sides. Beats and music, you can do it in FL. You can do it in FL. They made it easier to record in FL. I don't know. The other thing is I use Studio One because you can do everything in Studio One. Let me stop capping. You can do everything in every DAW, even Pro Tools you can produce now. They put a lot of work in their MIDI functionality. What up, Cammy? Yo! But it just depends on which workflow you like. Windows God Particle has its own compressor and limiter built in, so when you use it, I use it on my mix bus or master bus. You can even put it on a vocal, whatever. It's really intended for your mix bus or master chain, but there's no rules. Sometimes you just need the God particle to do its thing, right? So let's say like I don't necessarily need it on a master channel, but let's say I wanted to do that thing where it makes everything thick, but for the vocals, I just throw it on the vocals, just turn the limiter off. All good, bro. We could chop it up about it whenever you get ready, bro. No big deal. Thanks for the follow, my friend. Yeah. Yeah, if you got MIDI, producing in Pro Tools ain't so bad no more. I think they did a good job trying to catch up to other DAWs as far as MIDI functions go. Check this out. Matter of fact, I made a preset for this channel right here, and in another song for the same artist, and I want to copy that over. So in Studio One, I can quickly go and open this song again, right? And I'm going to literally go to this channel, hit Control or Command C, open this back up, click the channel I want, hit Command V or Control V, and boom, ready to go. See, okay, so there are certain things that certain DAWs do that have advantages. Like Studio One, I have multiple sessions open and flip through them very quickly, very easily. That's why I like Studio One. It's just the stuff you thinking about, it just does it in an intuitive way. You don't got to do all this extra stuff. That's why I like it. But I do have Pro Tools. I have FL Studio. I got Reaper. I got Logic. I did have Ableton for a minute. I couldn't get into it, but you know, I've had my hands on every DAW. All right, let's get to it, man. Appreciate you. Hey, yeah, what's up, okay, how do I say your name? I'm gonna call you Jovic Djokovic for short, and I appreciate that, man. Yeah, Spiff is. If you don't have the stem to a beat, Spiff is definitely one of them ones, man. Let me go up. Check the chat. Yeah, Studio One fire. Yeah, sometimes you can get lost, but you just gotta. It's just. Hey, what up, Nam? I'm on Windows or Mac. I started on shoot, man. Let me tell you my journey. I built a Mac. I built a Windows rig. It was a Threadripper, 16 cores, beast mode. I had like 18 terabytes of storage, but then it was a Threadripper Generation 1 beast, and then all of a sudden Windows 11 was gonna come out, and they stopped supporting my motherboard. The chip was fine, everything was fine, and they stopped supporting my motherboard. And I still believe to this day that computer can outdo a lot of today's computers. However, it's just the motherboard. It was just outdated. They didn't want to support it, so I had to move, right? Then I moved to Mac. I got an M1 Mac Studio. That was fire for a minute. But I realized Mac Studio was cool, but it was underpowered. And what I mean, I legitimately mean like power-wise, right? You have all these fancy features, but the actual power supply to run these features was trash. So you really couldn't take advantage of all the stuff that the Mac Studio had. Great unit for sure for like basic mixing, but when I needed that thing to go, it just didn't have enough power supply. So that's why also I bought the base model ones and I didn't have no storage, and I got sick of trying to delete plugins because I'm a plugin tester. So I have to delete stuff, reinstall. It was just annoying. And so, and y'all know with Mac, the more storage you get, it run the money up. So I got sick of that. So for the same amount of money, or for the same amount of money, I would have got a Mac with trash storage. I went back to PC recently, and now I'm back up again, and I'm on Windows. But you can do it on whatever your ecosystem, whatever you feel like. All right, let me see. What's the next question? Which DAW has the best bounce down? It doesn't matter. It depends on how good your skills are at mixing. Yeah, I actually my to go on the Go rig is definitely my MacBook Pro. My studio rig, my heavy duty joint is in the studio. Yeah, Max. Yeah, man, I couldn't deal with the not having enough storage. Woo. Yeah, it really just depends on how you mix your song and your final output. Hey, appreciate the follow. All right, let me play this track. I've been talking too much. Damn. Roll up.
Make it off for rap, I rap for fun, and plus I'm paid. This shit ain't on me, bitches in me. I'm the best, yeah, so all shade. The way I'm slicing through these beats, you think my tongue a fucking blade? No normal spit, I'm spitting fire, fucking drag and be afraid. The way I'm moving on these hoes, they say I need a moving truck. I'm moving morals, motion, money. Look how you think I figure stuck in this lame ass matrix, in this weak generation. Got me running out of time and got me running out of patience. And hear me out, listen to me, make your own fucking clock. Keep that key to your heart, control your own fucking lock. And get rich and buy the hood, stand on your own fucking block. Got big hopes and big dreams, till I'm there, I never stop. And it's okay to be smart and move, be smart and move there, I never stop. And it's okay to be smart and move quiet as a mouse, cause when I catch her on my time, I'ma split her fucking mouth. Cause I'm the motherfucking North, and she the motherfucking South, bitch. Look, dirty ass bitches running. They tryna make it off for rap, I rap for fun, and plus I'm paid. This shit ain't on me, bitches in me. I'm the best, yeah, so all shade. The way I'm slicing through.
What up, Bravo? We back. What's up? Yeah, Studio One. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, we back on TikTok. Yeah.
Know me, bitches in me. I'm the best, yeah, so all shade. The way I'm slicing through these beats, you think my tongue a fucking blade? No normal spit, I'm spitting fire, fucking drag and be afraid.
Bitch. They tryna make it off of rap, I rap for fun, and plus I'm paid. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Composure, but you bitches make me mad, Vina.
Nah, she snapped on this shit, bro. She kind of went off. She kind of went off on this. All right, let me save this. I think this one could benefit from the God Particle Master Plan combination. Let's see.
Know me, bitches in me. I'm the best, yeah, so all shade. The way I'm slicing through these beats, you think my tongue a fucking blade? No normal spit, I'm spitting fire, fucking drag and be afraid.
Bitch. They tryna make it off of rap, I rap for fun, and plus I'm paid. Bitch. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Composure, but you bitches make me mad, Vina.
Yeah, man. There are no rules. There are no rules. Put that motherfucking God Particle on there, turned off the limiter, then put that master plan behind that bitch and do the rest. I'm telling you. This shit crazy. Okay, bet. Yeah, I'm gonna check that. Yeah, I got a soft spot for R&B, man. I would like to hear that. Yep. It's something different, man. Oh, I closed the wrong window. Hold up. Let me try to get that back. We got it back. Yeah, man. The more you do this and the more your brain really works, you really become a mad scientist with this stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, so let me close this. No, don't save that. Let's go ahead with Honey Listen. And let's go ahead and do... I should have left that other session open. Let me copy that doubler setting. Let me copy this over to the other session real quick. Boom. All right, cool. We good.
The clapping sound is me. It's not an edit. It is me. It's mine. It's my clap.
I'm in Virginia Beach.
The clapping sound is me. It's not an edit. It is me. It's mine. It's my clap. Just like this.
listen, I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't trippin'. I ain't worried about a bitch, cause these hoes ain't competition. Man, listen, if you damaged, that's gon' have your girl trippin'. Cause I'm already fixin', I don't need to do no fixin'. Honey, listen, if you broke, then that's the motherfucking issue. And I ain't here to judge though, so I ain't even finna dish you. Cause the way I shit on hoes is real bad, I need some tissue. I little bitch, yeah, that's the fucking issue. And I'm a dark-skinned chick, body T real bad. It's hard to get my ass to work when that's something I been had. And I don't need to use a nigga, I'm a baddie with a bad. The way I shit on motherfuckers, I see why they kinda mad, little bit. Ain't a pimple, but see me, yeah, I'm a pop it. Hate imaginary beef, like you hoes gotta stop it. Niggas lying on they dick and knowing Veen, I'ma clock it. Cause I hate when people lying, bitch, I'm never gon' drop it. Honey, listen, I'm a girl, no, I'm a motherfucking lady. And if you speaking on my name, pussy hoe, you better pay me. Niggas think I'm fucking dumb and I never let you play me. And I don't know how to feel, I don't know what kind of lady. Like the devil tryna lock me up and tryna fucking take me. But my dad from up above won't let a soul break his baby. That's why I'm thankful for the Lord and what the Lord done and gave me. Bitch, man, run it. Honey, listen, I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't trippin'. I ain't worried about a bitch, cause these hoes ain't competition. Man, listen, if you damaged, that's gon' have your girl, bitch. Man, run it. Honey, listen, I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't trippin'.
That's it right there. You see that? You see what I'm saying? Right there.
The Lord done and gave me, bitch, man, run it. Honey, listen, I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't trippin'. I ain't worried about a bitch, cause these hoes ain't competition. Man, listen, if you damaged, that's gon' have your girl trippin'. Cause I'm already fixin', I don't need to do no fixin'. And honey, listen, if you broke, then that's the motherfucking issue. And I ain't here to judge though, so I ain't even finna dish you. Cause the way I shit on hoes is real bad, I need some tissue. Little bitch, yeah, that's the fucking issue.
Y'all know what the fuck going on. See, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad, Vina.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all don't see me doing much because I record. When I record these songs, it starts in the recording. Let me master class with Tori G. If you can get your recording right, bro, you're not gonna need much. These plugins that are dark are all bypass. These plugins barely even have shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Just cleaning up some 3 dB. Come on, man. Really? Maybe like 6 dB of compression after even compressing on the input with my hardware. Like if you just do it, oh wait, what is that? Maybe a little bit of cut right here, but just to clean it up some more. But as you can see, not much going on. When you do it right, you don't have to do much. Maybe some parallel stuff. I added this doubler in the thing. Hey, appreciate you, man. Bravo. Hey, bro. Damn. How do I control the low end when I'm mixing to a track? Depends on hey, it depends on a couple things. If you have the 2-track, hopefully the YouTube channel they ripped it off from, let's be real, the YouTube channel they ripped it off from, hopefully that producer didn't smash the dang 808s to the 9s. You can work with that, but all you do is just turn it down. You can get an EQ, shuffle it down, and then use a transient designer to pick the kicks back up, or you can there's a lot of stuff out there now, man. Multi-band compression, roll off some of that low end with just the EQ, just to kind of clean it up. Believe it or not, when you roll off the low end of something, it actually causes, I can't remember the scientific term, but you roll off something, it'll unmask the rest, and it'll make things actually become louder. So like this one, I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna do another spiff. I'm gonna do another spiff movement. Okay, go ahead and add spiff, because I want the snare to come up, and I want that kick to come up a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that.
The Lord done and gave me, bitch, man, run it. Honey, listen, I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't trippin'. I ain't worried about a bitch, cause these hoes ain't competition. Man, listen, if you damaged, that's gon' have your girl trippin'. Cause I'm already fixin', I don't need to do no fixin'. And honey, listen, if you broke, then that's the motherfucking issue. And I ain't here to judge though, so I ain't even finna dish you. Cause the way I shit on hoes is real bad, I need some tissue. Little bitch, yeah, that's the fucking issue.
Y'all know what the fuck going on. See, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad, Vina.
Yeah. When you a, a lot of EQing, if you just understand, like if you can understand the basic principle of masking, you'll be very successful, right? At a lot of it, right? Most of what EQ is doing is unmasking. You can literally, instead of boosting the top end in an unnatural way, just go and reduce the low end frequencies that are masking or impeding on the upper harmonics. Check it out. This is what I did. Exactly what I did here. Well, besides this cut right here, but in the initial session, I was like, hey, this thing sounded a little bit too dark. It wasn't that it wasn't enough brightness. It was just a little bit too. We're rebalancing the vocal. It was just a little bit too much down in the thickness. So error on my part for recording on. I think I had it on. I had my mic on tube mode instead of FET, right, which is much cleaner. So the tube added a little bit more thickness. I was like, dang, can't go back and fix it now. It's too late to go back and record it now. So just EQ. And that's how you fix that. So if you wanted to sound brighter, just take out some low end. You wanted to sound darker, take out some top end. Boosting should only come when it's very, very necessary, I think. So you'll find that I boost very rarely. You might find me boost more in like something like that. What's them shit called? Like the SSL plugins, because it does a thing.
The Lord done it gave me, bitch, man, run it. Honey, listen, I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't tripping, ain't.
Hey, yeah, book with me, man. Book with me. We gonna have to figure something out.
It's a fucking issue. And I'm a dark-skinned chick, body T real bad. It's hard to get my ass to work when that's something I been had. And I don't need to use a nigga, I'm a baddie with a bed. The way I shit on motherfuckers, I see why they kinda mad, little bit. Ain't a pimple, but see me, yeah, I'm a pop it. Hate imaginary beef, like you hoes gotta stop it. Niggas lying on they dick and knowing V ain't I'ma clock it. Cause I hate when people lying, bitch, I'm never gonna drop it. Honey, listen, I'm a girl, no, I'm a motherfucking lady. And if you speaking on my name, pussy hoe, you better pay me. Niggas think I'm fucking.
Nah, she went kind of crazy. I don't like this reverb. I need something clean. So let's go with a room. Let's clean it up, hit it with a room. Typically, y'all, room reverbs are much cleaner than most.
It's a fucking issue. And I'm a dark-skinned chick, body T real bad. It's hard to get my ass to work when that's something I been had. And I don't need to use a nigga, I'm a baddie with a bed. The way I shit on motherfuckers, I see why they kinda mad, little bit. Ain't a pimple, but see me, yeah, I'm a pop it. Hate imaginary beef, like you hoes gotta stop it. Niggas lying on they dick and knowing V ain't I'ma clock it. Cause I hate when people lying, bitch, I'm never gonna drop it. Honey, listen, I'm a girl, no, I'm a motherfucking lady. And if you speaking on my name, pussy hoe, you better pay me. Niggas think I'm fucking dumb and I never let you play me. And I don't know how to feel, I don't know kind of lady. Like the devil tryna lock me up and tryna fucking take me. But my dad from up above won't let a soul break his baby. That's why I'm thankful for the Lord and what the Lord done and gave me, bitch.
That's crazy. Yeah, this is definitely a 2-track. So can y'all even see that track over here? Oh, y'all can't even see the track. I'm talking about the 2-track. Y'all can't even see it. Let me move it over for briefly. So on my 2-track, this is what I keep on my when I record and when I mix. Track spacer is always available. I start with the gain. You can do this with a trim knob, but this is built in Studio One. I start with the gain at -12, then I bring it up when we start getting a little closer to the end. Auto key, track spacer for whenever I need to make notch out the automatic thing and sidechain it to the vocal. Spiff to make the drums come up, and then Pro EQ just for like slight EQ. Sometimes I don't need it, sometimes I do. It just depends. But these are typically the 4 ones that I put on here, and that's it. Pretty much it, for real. And then let's say I really want to focus on the stuff in the middle. I'll just put this on mid side and unlink the stereo, and it'll focus them drums a little bit better. Yes, I use Melodyne a lot, especially when I use singers. Let me go up the chat real quick, y'all. Reverb, I got a lot of, man, at one point in my life, bro, I got a lot of reverbs. These ones right here on this track is damn, my bad. These right here on this track, I start with the EQ, Seventh Heaven standard. And most of these are always bypass. My default when I have my template, the vintage verb is usually the one that's on. So if I don't like this, I switch to vintage verb, try that out. Room, if I'm looking for like a room tone. Plate, Valhalla plate. I got a lot of Valhalla stuff. Stock Studio One, and then Stock Studio One. Believe it or not, the Stock Studio One stuff is really good. And Pro Tools, the stock stuff is the deverb fire. I'm not gonna lie, that's a great reverb. I also have, man, it just depends on what flavor I want. So I'm a big fan of Liquid Sonics. The Seventh Heaven Pro is an emulation of the Bacasti M7, and it actually has the impulse responses, but they designed a plugin so it seems like, you know, a regular algorithmic reverb, so it's very easy to use, and it's just it's a combined technology, and it's fire. I just don't pull it out on simple sessions. I might pull it out on a more, you know, saying a more in depth. But I got springs, I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of plugin bundles. But typically these are some of the ones that I use the most that are on my chain here. The one, oh, you know what? I actually just picked up this Pure Plate. It's crazy. From UAD. I'm glad they started doing like you don't need a hardware no more. That Pure Plate is actually it's smooth. But it just depends on what I'm looking for at the time. What up, Wheeler Mix? What's up, bro? Yes, sir. Yeah, I would have to go a lot more in depth with controlling low end. I think that might be a whole. I might actually have to schedule a video on that specifically, because it depends on the circumstance. It depends on what type of low end. It depends on if it's live drums, like a live kick drum with a bass. It depends on if it's like a, you know, a sample kick, like a, you know, regular hip hop stuff. That may already have some tone with a bass or a synth bass going into an 808. Man, I remember one time I had to mix an 808 and a synth bass to play at the same time. That was crazy. And then the kick on top of that. Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta have to put your science hat on. All right, let's see what else. Especially piano. Yep. Yeah. So I do like the Adobe in the Atmos in Studio One. It's fire. It's easy to use. The problem is people don't want to pay for Adobe mixes. They barely want to pay for a regular mix. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the Atmos. Yeah. So I haven't really. I've got a bunch of test mixes, but people ain't really ready for the Atmos yet. My regular rate. This is version 7. Yeah, Pro Tools finally has a native renderer, which is dope. If you don't, if you got a 2-track song mastering, depends on how you do it. Like I said, you start out low. You start out the mix low. Like for me, I keep my levels starting at -12. Everything peaking at -12. That gives me headroom to start messing around and bring things up. Like this, for example, it's already kind of hitting, but it was lacking a little bit of transient, so I put a transient designer on the beat. And because it was already at a low volume, I have much more headroom to work with. That's why you see it peaking over here, but it's not like crazy. Watch. Let me pull the beat over so y'all can see it.
It's a fucking issue. And I'm a dark-skinned chick, body T real bad. It's hard to get my ass to work with something I been had. And I don't need to use a nigga. I'm a baddie with a bed. The way I shit on motherfuckers, cause I see why they kinda mad, little bit. Ain't a pimple, but see me, yeah, I'm a pop it. Hey.
Big difference, yo. Big difference when you know what you're doing. Dubs, I'm on 7. Yep. Yes, sir. 7 is fire, man. Even for recording, man, the latency management, even with like non-PreSonus interfaces, is crazy. And I'm on USB 2. Oh yeah, nah, man, nah. eMaster's gonna do what it thinks you want it to do, but it's not specific to the song. eMaster's cool, but I wouldn't recommend it. All right, let's listen to this one more time, and then I'm gonna go to the next song.
Honey, listen, I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't trippin'. I ain't worried about a bitch, cause these hoes ain't competition. Man, listen, if you damaged, that's gon' have your girl trippin'. Cause I'm already fixin', I don't need to do no fixin'. Honey, listen, if you broke, then that's the motherfucking issue. And I ain't here to judge, though, so I ain't even finna dish you. Cause the way I shit on hoes is real bad, I need some tissue. I little bitch, yeah, that's the fucking issue. And I'm a dark-skinned chick, body T real bad. It's hard to get my ass to work when that's something I been had. And I don't need to use a nigga, I'm a baddie with a bed. The way I shit on motherfuckers, I see why they kinda mad, little bitch. Ain't a pimple, but see me, yeah, I'm a pop it. Hate imagine.
Yeah, you could. Hey, yeah, tap in with me. I'm more on Instagram. All my socials are the same. Tap in with me. We can talk. We can talk about if y'all trying to get mixed. Tap in with me. My rates are reasonable right now. After the holidays, I realize. But yeah, let's go ahead and throw them. Let's throw the God Particle on it. Then somebody said it. Let's dial it in.
Honey, listen, I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't trippin'. I ain't worried about a bitch, cause these hoes ain't competition. Man, listen, if you damaged, that's gon' have your girl trippin'. Cause I'm already fixin', I don't need to do no fixin'. And honey, listen, if you broke, then that's the motherfucking issue. And I ain't here to judge, though, so I ain't even finna dish you. Cause the way I shit on hoes is real bad, I need some tissue. I little bitch, yeah, that's the fucking issue. And I'm a dark-skinned chick, body T real bad. It's hard to get my ass to work when that's something I been had. And I don't need to use a nigga, I'm a baddie with a bed. The way I shit on motherfuckers, I see why they kinda mad, little bitch. Ain't a pimple, but see me, yeah, I'm a pop it. Hate imaginary beef, like you hoes gotta stop it. Niggas lying on they dick and knowing V ain't I'ma clock it. Cause I hate when people lying, bitch, I'm never gon' drop it. Honey, listen, I'm a girl, no, I'm a motherfucking lady. And if you speaking on my name, pussy hoe, you better pay me. Niggas think I'm fucking dumb and I never let you play me. And I don't know how to feel, I don't know what kind of lady. Like the devil tryna lock me up and tryna fucking take me. But my dad from up above won't let a soul break his baby. That's why I'm thankful for the Lord and what the Lord done and gave me. Bitch, man, run it. Honey, listen, I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't trippin'. I ain't worried about a bitch, cause these hoes ain't competition. Man, listen, if you damaged, that's gon' have your girl trippin'. Cause I'm already fixin', I don't need to do no fixin'. And honey, listen, if you broke, then that's the motherfucking issue. And I ain't here to judge, though, so I ain't even finna dish you. Cause the way I shit on hoes is real bad, I need some tissue. Little bitch, yeah, that's the fucking issue.
Let me see. Let me go back up. Yep. So God Particles on there. Yeah, I'm chewing the shit out of this gum. I ain't gonna lie. It helps me get in the mode, man. I be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the God Particle. I specifically use it for its multi-band compression and some of the stuff it does on the big knob. But as you can see, I had to basically rebalance some stuff. Took out some low end, brought the input down 4 dB, just so that when I get to my last plugin, I can do a whole lot more. Exactly. Yeah. And then just doing 1-2 dB. You know, look, these are very incremental. 1.15, 1.2, 0.81. You know what I'm saying? What up, P9? Hey, we got to talk about that last track, man. But you know what? You know what I think, you know what, Kim? You know what I think really made that kick come up? This thick knob, or this thick button right here. Check it out. Watch this.
Honey, listen.
That saturation going crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. But let's see. What was the question? Somebody asked a question. Do I prefer putting plugins on the track? Depends on what it is. Sometimes I don't care. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I just want to do it. Like Xbox Pro. Sometimes, like usually, you want to put your reverbs and all that stuff on a send and blah blah blah. But let's say I need to get this mix done quick. And or somebody, you know, I gave somebody like a free mix, or somebody, you know, they don't want to pay my rate, so I'm not gonna go all out. They give me their little money, for whatever negotiation we did. And I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll probably get something like Xbox Pro and just do everything on the track and just have it as a bus and everything just go through this. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends.
And I ain't here to judge though, so I ain't even finna dish you. Cause the way I shit on hoes is real bad. I need some tissue. Look.
All right, I'm done with this song. Let's move on. Do you mix beat? Yeah, I mix it all. I do everything. I do folk music, rock music, pop music, trap music, country music, everything. Whatever you got, I'll do it. Pause. Just talk about music. Oh, I went a little crazy with this. Actually, no. The neural audio people, the Xbox people, they did a little tutorial, and because I don't really like this EQ in this particular plugin, but they did something in the tutorial and I mimicked it, and I guess I liked it, so I left it. Let's see what it do. Let's see what it, where's it? Oh, okay, I'm about to flip. I was about to get mad. So this was like her and her friends. Please excuse the language, y'all.
I really don't get y'all bitches.
Like, I really don't.
How the fuck you mad about your nigga?
Bird brain bitch.
Like, that's the motherfucking problem, bitch. Man,
What we want?
I want your nigga, I want her nigga, I want your nigga, I want her nigga. Never gave a fuck about no bitch, cause that's your nigga, so keep me the fuck out of the mix, ho. I want your nigga, I want her nigga, I want your nigga, I want her nigga. Never gave a fuck about no bitch, cause that's your nigga, so keep me the fuck out of the mix, ho. Cause we starting beef, ready to dab out that dick, and niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause I ain't never been a bitch and shit can get ugly quick, but I'ma chill, cause I'm really just a lit ass little bitch, but where we at?
Be outside, ain't got no time to hide. I'm fucking with your nigga and I'm
Obviously, there was some real. They was in such a great mood that I didn't have time to really balance the vocals. You could definitely hear like it's different across all three individuals.
and that's not no lie.
Gon' beef by the nigga, but I don't give a fuck. If you wanna fight, then knock. If you buck, got niggas in the truck, they gon' shoot it up. Tell it play it safe or his ass out of luck. Come fuck me like a slut and beat this pussy up. He asked what a nut, I say nigga on my butt. Like fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Like fuck do you mean, nigga? Like what kind of dumbass question is that? But fuck it. I want your nigga, I want her nigga, I want your nigga, I want her nigga. Never gave a fuck by no bitch, cause that's your nigga, so keep me the fuck out of the mix, ho.
yeah, we all know the fuck going on. Got gang in this bitch with me, we always gon' pop our shit.
K Minaj for J91. It's me, Ari Ho. Yeah, the biggest.
What you talking about? Vina. Yeah, look, see, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad, ho. The fuck?
Yeah. Trap Girl Anthem. Yeah, no, for real. They had their little fun with this shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, man. They really like the telephone effect. It just works. You know, some people like to do like the Don Tolliver. Oops. Like the some people like to do. Damn, I hope I didn't fuck up the router. Some people like to do like the wavy shit, the water shit, whatever they be calling it. Yeah, let me make sure I didn't mess up the routing. Damn. Oh no, we good. We good to go. Trap Girl Anthem. That's what they should call this shit.
I really don't get.
All right, so let's clean it up. Yeah, I didn't do much editing on this. Let's go ahead and make Studio One do its job. Okay. Oh, did it cut too deep?
Knock if you buck, got niggas in the knock if you buck.
No, that's straight. Yeah, the GUI is like, I like the new GUI, but like I can't really tell how to do it cuts now because of the extra fanciness. Not really. Sometimes I get a little confused. That's what this is. It's all pretty good, I guess. Clean this one up. All right. I appreciate you, Kim. Yeah, you know. Appreciate it. Yeah, it do. The only thing I wish, man, I just wish it had the thing where, like, when as you setting it up, kind of like Pro Tools, where you can see what the computer sees. Because sometimes I'll be having to redo it over and over because it's not quite seeing, like, I'm not quite understanding what it's looking at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that it's hearing the right stuff to cut. Because you know how in Pro Tools it kind of highlights the waveform that it sees. I wish it does that. It does not do that in Studio One. It just kind of, it's smart enough to figure it out, but sometimes Studio One be not the one. Disable all these record tracks real quick. All right, so same stuff we were doing before, man. I keep closing that session like I ain't gonna use that preset. I actually need to. Oh, I'm tripping. I saved the preset. Why do I keep doing this? I'm tweaking. Hold up. I saved the preset and like forgot I did it and been going back to that ever since. Use a preset. Boom. Boom. We good. We good now.
Yeah, tell him bye, and he want me too, and that's not no lie.
Gon' beat by the nigga, but I don't give a fuck.
All right, let's work on verse 1.
Hope we starting beef, ready to dab out that dick. And niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause I ain't never been a bitch and shit can get ugly quick, but I'ma chill. Cause I'm really just a lit ass little bitch, but where we at? Look, hoes be starting beef, ready to dab out that dick. And niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause I ain't never been a bitch and shit can get ugly quick, but I'ma chill. Cause I'm really just a lit ass little bitch, but where we at? Look, hoes be starting beef, ready to dab out that dick. And niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause I ain't never been a bitch and shit can get ugly quick, but I'ma chill. Cause I'm really just a lit ass little bitch, but where we at? Look, hoes be starting beef, ready to dab out that dick. And niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause I ain't never been a bitch and shit can get ugly quick, but I'ma chill. Cause I'm really just a lit ass little bitch, but where we at?
Why do I got the telephone effect on there? I don't even know. I think I meant to put it on this widener. There we go. Make the vocals wide.
Look, hoes be starting beef, ready to dab out that dick. And niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause
what'd you say? Oh, X Writer? I don't know. I have Vocal Writer. Let me not cap. Yeah, I do. Like, now that I've been using it, I like it better because it seems to respond faster. It's smarter. It just seems more like, if I was to use Vocal Writer, I would treat it like a fader because it's very slow, very gradual. But X Writer, and as you can see, I'm a fan of Neural Audio. I got Xbox Pro. The auto tune I use is X Pitch. They're just really good stuff. The reason being, it's low latency. I can record with this on. All this stuff, even the reverbs and delays, low latency, zero latency rather. With the caveat of X Pitch, you have to put it in real time mode to make it zero latency. But anyway, just look how fast this responds, though.
look, hoes be starting beef, ready to dab out that dick. And niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause I ain't never been a bitch and shit can get ugly quick, but I'ma chill. Cause I'm really just a lit ass little bitch, but where we at?
It's just much more, it's just faster. I like it. All right. Let me see. What else I got to do? Oh, yeah. I've been using that saturation on the Pro Q. I like it.
Look, hoes be starting beef, ready to... Look, hoes be starting beef, ready to dab out that dick. And niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause I ain't never been a bitch and shit can get ugly quick, but I'ma chill. Cause I'm really just a lit ass little bitch, but where we at?
This instance right here is where I would use the spectral mode. I would use the spectral mode to kind of take care of them, that Pearson siblings.
Look, hoes be starting beef, ready to dab out that dick. And niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause I ain't never been a bitch and shit can get ugly quick, but I'ma chill. Cause I'm really just a lit ass little bitch, but where we at?
I think we can cut a little bit deeper.
Look, Look, hoes be starting beef, ready to dab out that dick. And niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause I ain't never been a bitch and shit can get ugly quick, but I'ma chill. Cause I'm really just a lit ass little bitch, but where we at?
That's better. I might as well copy this to all of them. Boom. Oh. We'll revisit that. That might be why that shit sound crazy. Oh, shit. That might be why her verse sound kind of wild.
Look.
What was I thinking? I think that I was tired. Let's go. Let's figure out what happened.
But where we
We
at?
outside, ain't got no time to hide. I'm fucking with your nigga and I'm finna tell him slide. I got another nigga and he finna be my ride. And if he wanna fuck black card, get denied. Told him I'm inside. Bitch, I lied. Grind that weed down, roll it up, get high. Y'all want your nigga, go ahead, tell him down. And he want me too, and that's not no lie.
Gon' beef by the nigga, but I don't give a fuck. If you wanna fight, then knock. If you buck, got niggas in the truck.
I don't use what? Dynasys? Yeah, I do use Dynasys. I just didn't do it here. I think I might though. Because her voice is very dynamic. Like, look how she come in very hot. Yeah, let's go ahead and use Dynasys on this. And then we'll fix it. Let me turn off the plugins though. So we can, really hear what Dynasys is doing. I feel like oh, you know what? Let me zoom in. No, it is doing. I guess it's averaging it out a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and let it do its thing. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll probably bring it down right here. Let's render this out. See how it affects the. Oh yeah, it's much more even now. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's also much quieter.
Yeah.
And I'm finna tell him slide. I got another nigga and he finna be my ride. And if he wanna fuck black card, get denied. Told him I'm inside. Bitch, I lied. Grind that weed down, roll it up, get high. Y'all want your nigga, go ahead.
I might have brought it way too low. Let me undo that. Let me undo it. I might have brought it. It probably was already okay as far as loudness. I think I just need to make it more even. Let's keep it at 24.
We outside, ain't got no time to hide. I'm fucking with your nigga and I'm finna tell him slide. I got another nigga and he finna be.
And you can hear this particular individual was like moving around the microphone. The proximity effect was changing.
We outside, ain't got no time to hide. I'm fucking with your nigga and I'm finna tell him slide. I got another nigga and he finna be my ride. And if he wanna fuck black card, get denied. Told him I'm inside. Bitch, I lied. Grind that weed down, roll it up, get high. Y'all want your nigga, go ahead, tell him bye. And he want me too, and that's not no lie. Bitch, we outside.
Cause I'm really just a lit ass little bitch, but where we
We
at?
outside, ain't got no time to hide. I'm fucking with your nigga and I'm finna tell him slide. I got another nigga and he finna be my ride. And if he wanna fuck black card, get denied. Told him I'm inside. Bitch, I lied. Grind that weed down, roll it up, get high. Y'all want your nigga, go ahead, tell him bye. And he want me too, and that's not no lie.
Gon' beef by the nigga, but I don't give a fuck. If you wanna fight, then knock. If you buck, got niggas in the truck. They gon' shoot it up. Tell it play it safe or his ass out of luck. Come fuck me like a slut and beat this pussy up. He asked what a nut, I say nigga on my butt. Like fuck you mean?
Fuck you mean?
Like, fuck do you mean, nigga? Like, what kind of dumbass question is that? But fuck it. I want your nigga. I want her nigga. I want your nigga. I want her nigga. Never gave a fuck by no bitch, cause that's your nigga, so keep me the fuck out of the mix, ho. Yeah, we all know what the fuck going on. Got gang in this bitch with me, we always gon' pop our shit.
K Minaj with J91. It's me, Ari.
thing I don't like the most is this low end in this beat. It's kind of, it's not where I wanted to be. Oh, see, I didn't do the thing. Oh, I know what I did. Yeah, at the time, my monitor controller was crashing out. Like, it was just shutting off in the middle of the session, so I had to turn all everything down. Let's go ahead and bring everything back up. Let's go ahead and put that God particle on that jump. Like you know what we do. Hey, dancing country girl, good to see you. Yeah, we back. We back live on TikTok.
Wanna fight, then knock if you buck. Got niggas in the truck, they gon' shoot it up. Tell it play it safe or his ass out of luck. Come fuck me like a slut and beat this pussy up. He asked what a nut, I say nigga on my butt. Like fuck.
Let me go back to the first verse.
Fuck out of the mix, so hope you starting beef, ready to dab out that dick. And niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause I ain't never been a bitch and shit can get ugly quick, but I'ma chill. Cause I'm really just a lit ass little bitch, but where we at? Fuck out of the mix, so hope you starting beef, ready to dab out that dick. And niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause I ain't never been a bitch and shit can get ugly quick, but I'ma chill. Cause I'm really just a lit ass little bitch, but where we at?
I think in this case, her voice needs more saturation. So I'm gonna go with warm and pull that back.
Fuck out of the mix, so hope you starting beef, ready to dab out that dick. And niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause I ain't never been a bitch and shit can get ugly quick, but I'ma chill. Cause I'm really just a lit ass little bitch, but where we at?
I think the best thing they did was add attack and release on these dynamic bands, bro. That's the best thing they did.
Fuck out of the mix, so hope you starting beef, ready to dab out that dick. And niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause I ain't never been a bitch and shit can get ugly quick, but I'ma chill. Cause I'm really just a lit ass little bitch, but where we at?
Ain't got no time to hide. I'm fucking with your nigga and I'm finna tell him slide. I got another nigga and he finna be my ride. And if he wanna fuck black card, get denied. Told him I'm inside. Bitch, I lied. Grind that weed down, roll it up, get high. Yeah, I want your nigga go ahead, tell him down. And he want me too, and that's not no lie.
Won't beef by the nigga, but I don't give a fuck. If you wanna fight, then knock if you buck. Got niggas in the truck, they gon' shoot it up. Tell it play it safe or his ass out of luck. Come fuck me like a slut and beat this pussy up. He asked what a nut, I say nigga on my butt. Like fuck you mean? Fuck you mean?
Like fuck do you mean, nigga? Like what kind of dumbass question is that? But fuck it,
I want your nigga, I want her.
Yeah. They definitely had fun on this one. So here's why I like Master Plan, y'all. Check this out. These reference. You got the classic NS10.
Fuck out of the mix, so hope you starting beef, ready to dab out that dick. And niggas be fucking messy and gon' get shot in they shit. Cause I ain't never been.
Depends on what they pay for. They just came and did the mix, did the song, and kind of left with the demo. I'm doing it off the love with this one, but typically I do a whole separate thing for real master, and it's like a whole nother process. But with the master plan, you can emulate the NS10s, you can emulate a cell phone,
Fuck out of the mix, so hope you
bandpass,
fuck out of the mix, so
mono, all that. You can definitely do some good referencing. The reason why I like the bandpass and the NS10 one, the N10 one, is if you mix like that, or you check your mix, you get your mid-range solid, the rest of the stuff's good to go. Another way to do that is, how did you do you talking about the all you gotta do is open that up and hit this little double arrow thing. Hit the little double arrow thing, and it'll bring up the little sub menu. A 2-track can be mastered. The way you do that though is you turn down the beat in the session, right? Whether you do it with clip gain, this one's just called input gain with Studio One. You can do it with clip gain, turn it down, or do it with whatever trim plugin, whatever you got, right? And like I said, everything for me starts out at -12. That gives me headroom to do what I got to do towards the end.
I really don't get y'all bitch.
So like I think, when I dip the high end, 1 sec. I'll get to that question in a sec.
I lied. Grind that weed down, roll it up, get high. Yeah, I want your nigga go ahead, tell him bye. And he want me too, and that's not no lie.
Go beef by the nigga, but I don't give a fuck. If you wanna fight, then.
So on the Pro Q, I dip the high end. Which one? Which one you talking about, my brother? Talking about this one? My fault, y'all. I'm waiting for my YouTube family to respond. You talking about this particular EQ right here? Oh, let me pull it over so y'all can see the damn thing. I did a couple things on these. If it's this, you talking about this right here? I changed the slope to make it, focus on that. The higher the number, the more square, more rectangle. Let me see. Where else did I do it? So that's that one. Talking about this one? If it's this one, all I did was just make 2 bands. One that's doing the dynamic thing, and the other one just doing a shelf. Just doing 2 bands right next to each other, basically. And then this one, for her voice, I did this right here. Yeah, just making 2 different bands. That's all. 2 different bands to do the job. This one not that one. This one in particular. Let's work on this one.
Get ugly quick, but I'ma chill.
And he finna be my ride. And if he wanna fuck black. And he finna be my ride. And if he wanna fuck black car, get denied. Told him I'm inside. Bitch, I lied. Grind that weed down, roll it up, get high.
Oh, that's what I was. See, that's why you gotta revisit shit, man. Because her voice is naturally like in that mid range, not a lot of top end, very silky kind of. So I boosted hers, but it was like this boxy, like, I don't know, nasally thing going on. So let's see. It might be right. It might be this. I just needed to cut more.
And he finna be my ride. And if he wanna fuck black car, I get denied. Told him I'm inside. Bitch, I lied. Grind that weed down, roll it up, get high. Yeah, I want your nigga go ahead, tell him bye. And he want me too. And that's not no lie. Bitch.
That's exactly. Oh, how it's moving like Soothe. All you gotta do is hit this. You can right click it, put spectral. It'll say do spectral or clear it, or you just hit a little drop down, or you just hit this it looks like a little mountain in the middle. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You turn it on, turn it off, or you can do right click. You know what I'm saying? And he finna be my ride. And if he wanna fuck black car, get denied. Told him I'm inside. Bitch, I lied. Shit, I might have to just do a regular EQ just for that section. Cause like I think dynamic is just not. Sometimes static EQ is better because you want it to stay the same for tone. And then the spectral stuff only, it takes care of the other weird things. And he finna be my ride. And if he wanna fuck black car, get denied. Told him I'm inside. Bitch, I lied. Grind that weed down, roll it up. That's exactly what I needed. Okay, boom. Sometimes that dynamic shit is really not necessary. Again, let's go to a room reverb. Let's go to his room reverb. Change the milliseconds, clean up the low end, clean up some of that top end. It's a faster song, so I'm gonna take down the decay. Matter of fact, let's see what it sounds like if I get like the perfect decay time. So 60,000 divided by what's the tempo? 200, 300. Oh, okay. So it's like divided by 1.5. Yeah. So 1.5 second. Perfect reverb.
And he finna be my ride. And if he wanna fuck black card, get denied. Told him I'm inside. Bitch, I lied.
Nice and clean. Maybe I'll bring back some of the low end. What's up, Ronan? Appreciate the follow, Champagne. Gino, appreciate you, Gino. Said Jones, I appreciate you. RCMB, appreciate you, man. The love, I appreciate. Let me stop chewing this gum, bro. For real. This shit dead. It's dead. It's over.
And he finna be my ride. And if he wanna fuck black card, get denied.
It's kind of light, so we might not even hear this reverb in the beat, in the song.
And he finna be my ride. And if he wanna fuck black card, get denied. Told him I'm inside. Bitch, I lied. Grind that weed down, roll it up, get high. Yeah, I want your nigga go ahead, tell him down. And he want me too. And that's not no lie.
Wanna beef by the nigga, but I don't give a fuck. If you wanna fight, then knock. If you buck, got niggas in the truck, they gon' shoot it up. Tell it play it safe or his ass out of luck. Come fuck me like a slut and beat this pussy up. He asked what a nut, I say nigga on my butt. Like fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Like fuck do you up? Tell it play it safe or his ass out of luck. Come fuck me like a slut and beat this pussy up. He asked what a nut, I say nigga on my butt. Like fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Like fuck do you mean, nigga? Like what kind of dumbass question is that? But fuck it, I want your nigga, I want her nigga, I want your nigga, I want her nigga. Never gave a fuck by no bitch, cause that's your nigga, so keep me the fuck out of the mix, ho.
Yeah, this song is very eccentric. But they did have some other ones. Like I like this Honey Listen. That Honey Listen kind of nice. What's up, Vosu? Appreciate you. Very explicit, eccentric and explicit. Talking about stealing other mans. I mean, actually, y'all ain't gonna lie. All these songs kind of crazy. Not gonna lie.
The clapping sound is me. It's not an edit. It is me. It's mine. It's my clap. Just like this.
Ooh, Fredo. Honey, listen, I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't trippin'. I ain't worried about a bitch, cause these hoes ain't competition. Man, listen, if you damaged, that's gon' have your girl trippin'. Cause I'm already fixin', I don't need to do no fixin'. Honey, listen, if you broke, then that's the motherfucking issue. And I ain't here to judge though, so I ain't even finna dish you. Cause the way I shit on hoes is real bad, I need some tissue. I little bitch, yeah, that's the fucking issue. And I'm a dark-skinned chick, body T real bad. It's hard to get my ass to work when that's something I been had. And I don't need to use a nigga, I'm a baddie with a bed. The way I shit on motherfuckers, I see why they kinda mad, little bitch. Ain't a pimple, but see me, yeah, I'm a pop it. Hate imaginary beef, like you hoes gotta stop it. Niggas lying on they dick and knowing Veen, I'ma clock it. Cause I hate when people lying, bitch, I'm never gon' drop it. Honey, listen, I'm a girl, no, I'm a motherfucking lady. And if you speaking on my name, pussy hoe, you better pay me. Niggas think I'm fucking dumb and I never let you play me. And I don't know how to feel, I don't know what kind of lady. Like the devil tryna lock me up and tryna fucking take me. But my dad from up above won't let a soul break his baby. That's why I'm thankful for the Lord and what the Lord done and gave me. Bitch, man, run it. Honey, listen, I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't trippin'. I ain't worried about a bitch, cause these hoes ain't competition. Man, listen, if you damaged, that's gon' have your girl trippin'. Cause I'm already fixin', I don't need to do no fixin'. And honey, listen, if you broke, then that's the motherfucking issue. And I ain't here to judge though, so I ain't even finna dish you. Cause the way I shit on hoes is real bad, I need some tissue. I little bitch, yeah, that's a fucking issue. Y'all know what the fuck going on, see, I be tryna keep composure, but you bitches make me mad, Tina.
I like that one. That's probably one of my favorite ones. Tips on mixing. What you want to know. What you want to know. What's the other one? Making Money. I think Making Money, the one I started earlier. I'm going to go back. She got a nice, clean voice. But I think, like, as you seen, I had to increase some of that upper mid, like in a 2K to 4K. To get her to kind of sit on top. Okay, so I did it here as well. I did it here too. Okay, bet. Here's another one. What up, Sound Mind?
Vina, yeah.
Yeah, since we did it on all the other ones, let's just make it consistent. Let's go ahead and throw the God particle on that thing. Put it on like 30. Let's see what it's hitting on.
The British coming body tea. When I turn to the side, you see this motherfucking P. Ain't about to look up in my face, my eyes running long, and you know the motherfucking vibes when it come to big V. My siblings spoiled as a bitch and they ain't even rich yet. Niggas tryna wipe me up and they ain't even with that. And on prioritized dick, I'm only focused on the chat. A hoe can never say we beast about a nigga, so it's mad. A nigga hating on the pussy, he can't taste some fucking tut. He talking about I'm ran through, boy, not too fucking much. You fantasize about this, wish you can fuck me like a slut, bitch. Yeah, wish you can fuck me like a slut, nigga, listen. When you mention anything ran through over here, nigga, the only thing ran through over here, nigga, is these motherfucking beats, pussy. Fuck is you talk about? And for you bitches, I literally had to bah-ha-ha laugh, cause I can't take you bitches serious. Like, bitch, get your money up or something, bitch. Police ass bitch, man, run it. Look, they like, Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut motherfuckers off, bitches weird, niggas funny. Had to get my mind right, they're crashing out like I'm a dummy. Money right around my mind, my brain feeling like a mummy. Money sitting on my mind, bitch, I'm sitting on some money. Stacking bread up in this bitch, feed my pockets in my tummy. See, I'm working for my shit, so can't nobody take it from me, bitch. Yeah, can't nobody take it from me.
Make what sound darker? The whole song? Sure.
Sitting on my mind, bitch, I'm sitting on some money. Stacking bread up in this bitch, feed my pockets in my tummy. See, I'm working for my shit, so can't nobody take it from me, bitch. Yeah, can't nobody take it from me. Feeling good, looking good, the British coming body tea. When I turn to the side, you see this motherfucking P. Ain't about to look up in my face, my eyes running long, and you know the motherfucking vibes when it come to big V. My siblings spoiled as a bitch and they ain't even rich yet. Niggas tryna wipe me up and they ain't even with that. And on prioritized dick, I'm only focused on the chat. A hoe can never say we beast about a nigga, so it's mad. A nigga hating on the pussy, he can't taste some fucking tut. He talking about I'm ran through, boy, not too fucking.
I gotta fix that cut. That shit bugging me. How to fix the beat overpowering the vocals? Turn the beat down. That's literally the simplest answer I could give you. Turn the beat down. And then EQ where the vocals live. You got tools like Pro Q. Even if, so like let's say you don't have, let's just say you got Pro Q4, right? Pro Q or even the stock EQ. Let's just go with Pro Q, right? You can do this in Pro Q3 as well. Pull up Pro Q. Oh shit. Let me pull up the regular version. Pro Q. Oh, I pulled up the clap version. Okay, here we go. Let's say you do that, right? And then go to, now Pro Q4 has like these features. Now you can see the relationships, right? You just go down here to the little menu down here, and you can see this little red button or this little, I don't know what it's called, bro. I call it the hotspot button. Anyway, and then you can actually the little side chain button and side chain it to the other ones in the session. So if you put a it don't even matter if you're doing nothing on it. If you put in a Pro Q across the session on every track, it'll see it. So let's go with the lead track. I wanted to listen to the lead track. Now, what you do is you turn the beat down and then or you just EQ some of that out.
Sitting on my mind, bitch, I'm sitting on some money. Stacking bread up in this bitch, feed my pockets in my tummy. See, I'm working for my shit, so can't nobody take it from me, bitch. Yeah, can't nobody take it from me. Feeling good, looking good, the British coming body tea. When I turn to the side, you see this motherfucker.
You see them hot spots? Excuse me. You see them hot spots coming up? Them hot spots that come up, it shows you where the conflicting frequencies are. You can go ahead and just start knocking those down.
Sitting on my mind, bitch, I'm sitting on some money. Stacking bread up in this bitch, feed my pockets in my tummy. See, I'm working, turn to the side, you see this motherfucking P. Ain't about to look up in my face, my eyes running long, and you know the motherfucking vibes when it come to big V. My siblings spoiled as a bitch and they ain't even rich yet. Niggas tryna wipe me up and they ain't even with that. And on prioritized dick, I'm only focused on the chat. A hoe can never say we beast about a nigga, so it's mad. A nigga hating on the pussy, he can't taste some fucking tut. He talking about I'm ran through, boy, not too fucking much. You fantasize about this, wish you can fuck me like a slut, bitch. Yeah, wish you can fuck me like a slut, nigga, listen.
And that's it. That's all you got to do. You also have tools like Track Spacer that do a similar thing, right? You turn Track Spacer on. This Track Spacer is automatic though, right? So you turn the Track Spacer on. Hey, what's up, DNA Beats? Hey, Black, but hey, man, I feel you. But see, that's the thing. You don't have to have all these plugins. You can literally use the stock plugins. Well, I take that back. I take that back. Studio One has an advantage with their EQ because their EQ has an analyzer, like their stock one. And you can actually do the same thing that I did with Pro Q, where you sidechain the EQ. It won't show you the hotspots, but you can see where the vocal is in reference to whatever the source track is, right? And you start EQing like that. So I think, what other DAW has that? I think Ableton do that. Dang, I don't even think Logic do that. So like, for example, and I also don't think you need another EQ. You just make it listen. You just make it listen to the track. Let's see.
Turn to the side, you see this motherfucking pin. Gotta look up in my face, my eyes running long. And you know the motherfucking vibes when it come to big V. My siblings spoiled as a bitch and they ain't even rich.
That's just one more reason why I love Studio One. I ain't gonna cap. This is stock stuff. Even the stock EQ is dynamic. The stock EQ is dynamic. I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know, bro. Go Pro Tools though, I guess. This is Studio One. Yep. I feel you, man. Studio One for the win with me. It gets me paid. I ain't gonna lie. Plus, I run my own studio, so I get to choose whatever tool I use. I ain't gonna lie. But I do have Pro Tools and other DAWs. Now, if you work in a studio where it's, you must know Pro Tools, that's you gotta do what you gotta do. But you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I meant to show y'all Track Spacer. So Track Spacer is the automatic version, right? This is like what, $40?
Turn to the side.
I lie. It's probably $60, but 40 on discount.
Turn to the side, you see this motherfucking pin. Gotta look up in my face, my eyes running long. And you know the motherfucking vibes when it come to big V. My siblings spoiled as a bitch and they ain't even rich yet. Niggas tryna watch me up and they ain't even with that. And I'm prioritized dick, I'm only focused on the chat. A hoe can never say we beast about a nigga, so it's mad, nigga.
But as you can see, a little goes a long way. Even when you're doing your EQ, if you do like the regular EQ, a little goes a long way. You don't want to take out too much of that beat. Also, the cool thing about what the fuck is this, bro? Track Spacer, you can switch it to mid side. So like, let's say you want to really focus on the mid and then also react to the sides a little bit differently. You can do that. Attack and release settings, yada yada. This is a really cool plugin. I've had this for years, actually. Never left my fuck it. Can't speak. Yeah, man. So like, I think for example, compression with your stock plugins and choosing the right reverb tones will get you very far. You know what I'm saying? For example, I got all these fancy plugins that do all these fancy things, but I can really, like, if I really tried hard, I could recreate a lot of stuff with the stock stuff, right? Let's say I want a really long, drawn out, dramatic reverb, but I only have like the stock room reverb. On your send, just put a delay with a crazy feedback, like just turn the feedback all the way up, right? And then put a reverb after it. You got a shimmer. You know what I'm saying? You got a really like dramatic shimmer. You want to create a plate and you only have a room reverb. I'll show you. let's say you want to make a plate, right? And you only have a room reverb. Some plate reverb or some reverbs allow you to like change. So I'll make it a small room or whatever size room. But you can actually change this might be just a Studio One thing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to change this into a plate. Boom. Now I just made like a plate. Or a skinny room. You know what I'm saying? And it shows you it gives you the feedback right there. You can make it a big plate or a small one. A wide one or a more square one or a more rectangular one.
Turn to the side, you
Matter of fact, let me hear what that sound like. I gotta hear what that sound like now. That's actually kind of platey. Now let's hear a actual a plugin that actually emulates plates though. I made a plate with the stock reverb. That's crazy. And then I even listened to the plate to kind of reference. I might have to turn down the decay time a little bit. Hey, that's kind of wild. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have to keep that locked away.
turn to the side, you see this motherfucking pin. Better look up in my face, my eyes running long, and you know the motherfucking vibes when it come to big things. My siblings spoiled as a bitch and they ain't even rich yet. Niggas tryna wipe me up and they ain't even with that. And I'm prioritized dick, I'm only focused on the check. A hoe can never say we beefed about a nigga, so it's mad. A nigga hating on the pussy, he can't taste so fucking tight. He talking about I'm ran through, boy, not too fucking much. You fantasize about this, wish you can fuck me like a slut, bitch. Yeah, wish you can fuck me like a slut, nigga, listen. When you mention anything ran through over here, nigga, the only thing ran through over here, nigga, is these motherfucking beats. Pussy. Fuck is you talk about? And for you bitches, I literally had to bahaha laugh, cause I can't take you bitches serious. Like, bitch, get your money up or something, bitch. Police ass bitch, man, run it. Look, they like, Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick.
Hey, man, personas just need to go ahead and hire me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, try, experiment when you can, man. You never know what you got till you use it. Like, there's one plugin here that I really hate, like a stock plugin. Let me see. It's called Tricomp. This shit is so ass. But there was one time that I don't know what I did, but it turned out to be the best move for the whatever song I was, and it was great. And I guess my computer crashed and I lost those settings or whatever happened. But yeah, I hate this plugin. But if I mess with it some more and try to understand it, I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out. But apparently this is a multi-band joint. Yeah. Yep. Y'all got any questions? What other questions y'all got, man? Appreciate the follow. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, whatever you got, man. I got nothing but time today. Nothing. Well, I got a little time. Let me not cap. I gotta go eat and stuff later, but. From mixing, yeah. For that, hey, I ain't gonna lie. It starts at the recording, man. Let me show y'all the raw. Matter of fact, let me show y'all the raw. Let me expose them. If you can get your recordings to sound clean at the bare minimum, like you can see, and this is, I record through hardware too. So, but even if you don't have any hardware, you go straight through the preamp with your mic. If you record at a healthy level, clean level where you're not getting too much self noise, it's about y'all. Like if you want to record, experiment before you start bringing people on for serious. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows this, right? For serious sessions, right? So what I did, I said, hey man, I'll give you a free session to come in and, you record your song, but in the meantime, we're going to take our time and I'm trying to figure this shit out. And they be like, more than often than not, they be like, okay, cool. I ain't got nothing to do. And I got a free session. They're going to be happy about that. Or like other times I'll sit here with the microphone and mess around and try to find the balance. Cause like hardware, like especially with a Neve and some of these compressors, they have self noise, right? So it's about finding the balance where it's not too much. And when you record it, it's manageable. Like, as you can see here, you can't really even see them. It's there. The noise is there for sure, but it's very minimal. And you got to kind of just figure out, what you're willing to sacrifice. Loudness. And then even then, you can just bring everything up with a plug-in, which is what I do after the fact. What up, Snub? Snub G's in the building! iTunes chart artist. Do you studio want to mix and also make beats? I used to make beats, and you can make beats. Believe it or not, it even has a function in here. Let me show y'all. It has a function in here. Let's say you guys are really into, let me get Impact. Let's say you guys are really into FL Studio and you like, dang, I don't really know how to use the MIDI, blah, blah, blah. All you gotta do right here, man, hit, was it Control Shift P? Or what is it? Hold on, damn, I can't remember. Bear with me. Is it Command Control Alt P? Damn, I can't remember what it was. But anyway, you can actually get yourself whatchamacallit, you convert, Control Shift, that's the fuck I did. Or maybe I have to highlight it. Okay, highlight the area first. Nah, it didn't even work. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But anyway, you can actually convert this to a pattern and boom. You got FL Studio style, whatchamacallit. You on Studio One now? Pro Tools getting expensive. Yeah, so now you got a FL Studio style sequencer right here within Studio One. Let me break this out so y'all can see it. And now you can make your drums. You can make drum patterns, just like whatchamacallit. So let's see. Let me pull in I don't know, trap drums. And by the way, Studio One comes with a lot of kits, and they continuously update. If you're subscribed, you can download new kits, different kits. Let's see. I don't know, man. I haven't made beats in a minute. Let's just go with whatever, dark trap. Screw it. All right. And controller with a controller. So let's say I want to put my kit. This. So I got another. Let's go ahead and add that in there. Boom. 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 Let's see. I think that's gonna be on beat.
Look, see, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad. They like, Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money.
See, now I'm producing. The sounds are pretty bad, but you can go ahead and do what you got. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's not a choke though. Whatever. Let's just go ahead and do that.
Look, see, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad. They like, Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut motherfuckers off. You bitches weird, niggas funny. Had to get. See, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad. They like Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut motherfuckers off. You bitches weird, niggas funny. Had to get. See, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad. They like Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut motherfuckers off. You bitches weird, niggas funny. Had to get.
And then Studio One has these other things, just so y'all can see. Let's say I don't want these last two kicks to do shit all the time. You can actually do a probability thing. You just hit this little wavy button down here, bring up these little menus, velocity, repeat. You can repeat certain notes, delay certain notes, and probability. Let's say I want that little transition to only happen like every 50% of the time, right? And so, and then I want the hi-hat to repeat. Let me go to the hi-hat. I'm gonna repeat these. I don't know, random. It's so, man, I'm telling you, once you get into it, you can make it jump.
See, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad. They like Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut motherfuckers off. You bitches weird, niggas funny. Had to get. See, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad. They like Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut motherfuckers off. You bitches weird, niggas funny. Had to get.
And so you can quickly make a drum beat, drum loop, just like what you call it. Pretty fire. You can feel certain things. You can shift them. You can shift them down. Let's say you want to shift the rhythm.
See, I be trying to keep composure, but you bitches make.
It's fire. I ain't gonna lie. Producing in Studio One, once you get into it, man, you just got to take the time, just like you do in everything, every aspect of your life. You know what I'm saying? So, Pretty Savage. This her name Davinia. Yeah, man. Let's see. What questions did I miss? When the main factor is compression for fitting the vocal in, what do I listen for when downloading it in? So, we're gonna go back to like the basics. What up, Michael? From on YouTube, the basics of compression, right? What is it? The compression is basically a dynamic range reducer. So the quietest part of a sound and the loudest part, or the loudest part of a sound and the quietest part of a sound, you're bringing that closer together, right? Let's say you compress the vocal to get like a good tone, right? But now you needed to kind of really fit in the mix. You may want to compress a little bit better or a little bit more, just to kind of bring up some of that low level information, just so it can fit, which is what I did. I have a compressor that's doing like the initial compression on my hardware, but I'm compressing even more in the DAW now so that it can fit, right? And by the way, with those vocals you're hearing, those are actually all these was exactly what you hear from my hardware chain. So they're already clean, very good, clean recordings. Check it out.
Trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad. They like Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut motherfuckers off.
Now, which gets you a good starter point. That's really what the hardware chain is for, right? Now, once you start bringing in your plugins and your other stuff, it's going to set it off to the next level.
Trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad. They like Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut motherfuckers off. Bitches weird, niggas funny. Had to get my mind right, to crashing out like I'm a dummy. Money riding around my mind, my brain feeling like a mummy.
Now you wanna, yeah, I see. Now you wanna, you also wanna kind of really work on understanding what the need is for the vocal, right? Especially when you got your first compressor. Her voice, you see the tempos, fast song, her voice is going da 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 da. That means your compressor needs to have a bit faster attack and a faster release so that it's keeping up with the tempo. Sometimes you actually have to set in the compression, release, and attack is more than just can I get it to react in in a certain way. It's how can I get it to react musically and to control the vocal. That's when you start to really got to find that balance. So if you're looking at your meters on her, it would be like, you know what I'm saying? You'll see the meter kind of jumping in tempo. So that's when you start getting beyond the numbers and start making your settings based on the feel. And that's what they say about the feel. If your compressor is just clamping down the entire time, your vocal's going to sound flat. If you get it to where the release is letting the audio go within the tempo, it's gonna feel like that jumping. So as you can see, without even having other compression going, the way I set the hardware over here, it's doing its thing.
Trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad.
They like Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut motherfuckers off. Bitches weird, niggas funny. Had to get my man.
So you can see that it was doing its thing, but then we enhanced it even more with the rest of it, right? And this one was really to get it up to level and to compress.
Trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad.
They like Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut motherfuckers off. Bitches weird, niggas funny. Had to get my mind right. They're crashing out like I'm a dummy. Money routing around my mind, my brain feeling like a money.
So that second compressor for me, at least in this instance, was to level. Now we're leveling and we're getting it to the volume we needed to go without being too crazy. So you just got to find that good balance. And then as you're moving around, right, you can make tweaks, because sometimes there might be a part in the beat that might go crazy and you got to kind of rebalance, or you automate the volume up and back down again.
Trying to keep composure, but you bitches make me mad.
They like Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut motherfuckers off. Bitches weird, niggas funny. Had to get my mind right. They're crashing out like I'm a dummy. Money routing around my mind, my brain feeling like a money. Money sitting on my mind, bitch. I'm sitting on some money. Stacking bread up in this bitch. Feed my pockets in my tummy. See, I'm working for my shit, so can't nobody take it from me, bitch. Yeah, can't nobody take it from me. Feeling good, looking good. The British coming body tea. When I turn to the side, you see this motherfucking P. Ain't about to look up in my face, my eyes running long.
I just put my email in the chat. You ever use Spectre? Yeah, I do all the time. I do use Spectre processing all the time. I'm actually using it right now.
Trying to keep composure, but you
Motherfucking vibes when it come to big V. My siblings spoiled as a bitch and they ain't even rich yet. Niggas tryna wipe me up and they ain't even with that. And I'm prioritized dick, I'm only focused on the chat. A hoe can never say we beast about a nigga, so it's next. A nigga hating on the pussy, he can't taste some fucking tight. He talking about I'm ran through, boy, not too fucking much. Fantasize about this, wish you can fuck me like a slut, bitch. Yeah, wish you can fuck me like a slut, nigga, listen.
So yeah, I use Spectre processing a lot. Quite a bit, especially with de-essing, because I hate de-essers that make it sound like they got a lisp. So I like Spectre de-essing because it only worries about that whistly S, that really annoying whistle, especially with females. Oh my god, female S's kill my shit. So I be locking in on they stuff.
On the pussy, he can't taste some fucking tight. He talking about I'm ran through, boy, not too fucking much. You fantasize about this, wish you can fuck me like a slut, bitch. Yeah, wish you can fuck me like a slut, nigga, listen. When you mention anything.
So there you go. What's up? Record in Mixpad Multitrack. Is that a new app? Let me know when you send the track, man. I don't normally do reviews, but we can talk about it. We can talk about it. Hey, yeah, what's up, Future? Future Sound Beat? Okay, bet. Bet that. This will be a good time to showcase the mastering page in Studio One. All right, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. There, boy. This is by Snub G's. Snub G's. My fault. I'm messing up, shout it.
We ain't who we say we are, we can't get it back, baby. We like to party. My feet in the morning. In the bag, got a hole in the front, man, cooking the crack, one roll in the block. You can see an ass from a beautiful bride. Holla at us, trust me, whatever you need. The party's gon' be, we got asses, strong team, we even got speed. And pussy on deck if you need some V-lines for the party. Not late, just started. I know the day you had was the longest. So come on, step into my arms and play. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. Yeah, I'm calling and hang your coat. I got some exciting things to show. You had a long day, got some weed for the pain, and I got some cocaine, that's great, you know. Mushrooms, lift you out to the room. Got some acid if you're trying to trip, so got a fit for the car. 11 times, bottle on the kid late too.
All right. That was pretty. I like it. I like the effects you put on your vocals. I do think it's a little bit of an imbalance with that one vocal. This is like this one right here. I think that kind of carries through the song. Maybe kind of every once in a while, push it over to the center or to the right, because it stays over here, and it's a very prominent vocal, that one specific one. So it kind of takes over that side of the stereo field. The other thing I noticed is you missing a lot of mid range. Yeah. You missing a lot of mid range. You got heavy low end, which is cool, but you're missing a lot of mid range, and I'll show you. So certain DAWs or certain analyzers have this thing here, and this diagonal line is based off of pink noise. And what that's going to show you is the relationship of how all that goes. And if you can, as you can see, your low end is above the line, but you dipping way below the line in your mid range. So you got to bring that mid range up.
In the bag, got a hole in the front, man, cooking the crack, one roll in the block. You can see an ass from a beautiful bride. Holla at us.
Yeah, it sounds like two ad-lib tracks are both on the left side. Yeah, and whatever the hook vocal is, it's like the same thing. So like it feels uneven. It's like nothing really going on this side, but it is on this side. Just pan it, rebalance it as far as panning goes, just even out the stereo field a little bit. You might have something going on the right side. It might just be too quiet compared to the left side.
In the bag, got a hole in the front, man, cooking the crack, one roll in the block. You can see an ass from a beautiful bride.
And I'm about to show you the make sure you check your mix in mono. You lose a lot in your mono. So be careful, be very careful with them widener plugins. You start losing. If you're gonna use a widener, throw it on a send. Like whatever you're trying to make wide, don't put it on the original track. Put it on a send, and then blend the wide signal in.
We like to party. In the bag, got a hole in the front. One cook in the trap, one rolling the block. You see an ass from a beautiful drop.
And yeah, again, the EQ, just EQ, or try to try not to take too much mid range out your vocals, especially for your voice. You got a rich vocal, so it just sounds a little unnatural when you take too much out. We need snub G. We need that grit. So here's what a mastering engineer would try to do to rebalance. Like you see that big old dip, like you got a lot of top end, but then a big low end, but there's really not too much going on in the middle. Matter of fact, let me get a better EQ, or not a better EQ, but one that you can see better. That Pro Q, man, it's everything. Analyzer, EQ, compressor, spectral dynamics.
In the bag, got a hole in the front. One cook in the trap, one rolling the block. You see an ass from a beautiful drop. Girl, trust me, whatever you need. The party's gon' be. We got asses, strong team, we even got speed. And pussy on deck. Mixing V lines for the party.
Yes, that's all I would do. I would just rethink the way we're EQing that low mid. It could be a couple things. It might not be that it could just be your monitoring situation. You know what I'm saying? There might not be, and that's what I find a lot of people struggle with, is they make EQ moves, and I'm like, why did they do that? It could be, one, your monitors are very thick. Like I know a lot of the KRKs have a real rich mid-range, low mids. So people tend to take a lot of low mids out because of that speaker. Or you're sitting too close to your monitors, or they're not placed correctly. You're not in the proper listening position. So it could be that, because it may not be your recordings. You know, your recordings may be straight. It might just be your monitoring situations. So just consider that. Yeah, shoot me that. Yeah. What else, man? Any other questions? Yeah. What's up, scientists? But yeah, that's what I would do. Just take a look. A tool that you can use if you don't have an analyzer with a pink noise thing, you can actually look at, you can find certain plugins like this, tonal balance control. I love this plugin. It has, so Isotope have taken a bunch of popular songs and made these green zones based on, like, it's like the average, right? So if you're in this, you're in the ballpark with your mix. So like, let's say we want to do, I think yours is kind of like a pop, more like a pop, hip hop pop. So we'll see which one fits best, right? Okay. Cool. And so looking at how it referenced, you'll see where your problems are based on like industry standard songs, right? So as you can see, your mids are very, like, they're not in the green zone. Your top end's way up there. And this is all relative, by the way. So if one's out of balance, it's going to throw everything else off, really. So let's go to hip hop. Let's see what hip hop talking about. So that's really, just take a look at that, and then you can switch to fine mode, and you'll see that dip right there. You got a lot of low end, but we got to get that mid range together. You know what I'm saying? Perfect, perfect. Oh, like the okay, bet. Now I talk about all this, right? Download it. I talk about all this, right? And this is a very good way to, yeah, for sure. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, I should A/B it. Give me one sec. This is another good tool. If you can find one for cheaper, do it. But this right here, Metric A/B. If I didn't have no third-party plugins, all I had was stock, and all I could get was one, this would be the only plugin I need. Metric A/B. And I'll tell you why, so I can reference all these and I can use stock plugins to get close. All right, so let's go ahead and take a listen. Oh wait, let me sync it. Boom, sync that. Big thing to do, level match that, level match it so you can really hear the difference. We like to party. In the back, got a hole in the front. Man, cooking the grill, seeing that from a beautiful bride. So we just got to figure out where the, like, finding the yeah, definitely the original one, definitely it has a little bit of imbalance where the new one is lacking in the mid, the old one had too much, right? So it's about finding that middle ground. We like to party. We like to party. Bitch in the back, got a one roll in the bank. Yeah, the new one is definitely much more clear. Just gotta find that balance, right? Rebalance where that mid is supposed to be. Let's see. We like to party. Yeah, right around there in between the 800s, 500 and 800. Some pretty big issues. Got a hole in the front, yeah, just got to figure out where that balance is. So one other thing to not be too tempted with your low end, right? Save your low end for the end. Like mix your low end, right? Mix your low end for sure. But consider when you bringing up your loudness, right? When you finally get to that master, it's all gonna be loud anyway. So in the mix process, keep your low end, your kicks and all that at a reasonable level, so that by the time you get to your master, you're not masking all your top end and have to recompensate with an EQ. The last thing you want to do is kind of overcompensate with an EQ. Any tips for getting vocals to sit in the mix? Turn the beat down. Use track spacer. Use an EQ to kind of not cut out some of the space if you don't want to turn the beat down. Compression on the vocal. Get your compression right. But yeah, keep your low end in a manageable, right? Because if you think about the end result, right? If you mix with keeping mastering in mind, you'll be successful, right? So let's say I want a little bit more beef from the low end. I'll do that, maybe 2 or 3 dB or whatever, maybe saturate it some, but I'm not gonna overly boost it because I'm thinking like, dang, by the time I get to my master, all this low end is gonna take up all that headroom when I try to, get it competitive. So just really think about that loudness like that. Yeah, I use track spacer in mid side when it calls for it. So like for example, I think this would be a good example to show you with like as it stands right now. Let's say I put a limiter in there. What is there a good? Oh, let's use L2. We can kind of see it. Matter of fact, this is what's cool about some of the Fab Filter stuff. Make that bit full screen. All right. So as the song is currently, watch how the dynamic range, like the difference between the low end and like some of the the mid range information. So if we're looking at how do I freeze this? Dang, hold on, man. I forgot how to freeze these things. Stand by. It's a way to do this, but I can't remember how to do it here. Shucks. Anyway, observe. So where my mouse was, right, -18, that was where like the rest of your information was, but your kick was way up here at -12, right? So your dynamic range was a little bit way too much as far as your low end and your kick go. That's a pretty big difference between 18 and 12 in the audio world, right? So you want to kind of keep it a little bit more manageable so that when you start to limit, right, you're bringing more up with the kick. You're not bringing the kick down too much, because when you start limiting to bring your loudness up, right, you're gonna end up over limiting because your kick is your low end is just way too much. So watch when I try to like get too competitive. It's gonna get loud. So as you can see that right there, I had to limit 7 dB. You never really want to limit 7 dB. You never want your limiter to work that hard, because you're gonna lose your transient information. You're gonna lose your TikTok Studio on Mac. Yeah. Yeah, because you end up losing your transient information, and you're gonna be like, dang, why ain't it hit? Like, it's loud, but it's not hitting. It's because that limiter is squashing your transients, because you had to push up into it just to get everything to be loud enough. So you want to kind of think about, maybe I'll drop back my kick, so it's only maybe instead of 7 dBs worth of difference, maybe I'll drop it back to where it's only about 3 or 4 dBs worth of difference. You know what I mean? And then that'll enable you to it'll bring up perceived loudness. So now the whole song is loud instead of just the low end. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, TikTok Studio is on Mac and Windows. I think it started on Mac. I think this is new for Windows. I'm not gonna lie. However, I'm using the web version because I'm using what's this called? Streamlabs. True Peak Limiting. Yeah, so True Peak Limiting. Oof. How do I explain it? True Peak Limiting. It's like, oh man, hard to explain without making it complicated. And I could be speaking out of what's the word? I may be incorrect with some of my terminology, but here's how I perceive it, at least. And so go do your own research. But True Peak Limiting is you're turning on your True Peak Limiting on a limiter by giving it enough information and enough time to see intersample peaks, right? So when you got all these sounds coming together, you're gonna get some overs that are not actually at zero. They're gonna start layering on top of each other. You got your snare, your kick, your vocals, all this other stuff layering on top of each other, and you got what is called intersample peaks. What True Peak Limiting does, it actually makes itself see those better and actually limit those, stop those peaks at whatever threshold, 0, -1, whatever. And so sometimes though, people don't like True Peak Limiting because it may take out some of the fidelity, so they may do it a little different technique. But True Peak Limiting gives your plugin, it's a function within a plugin to give it a few milliseconds to see the incoming, to process the incoming transients and information and intersample peaks, so that it actually stops it at the threshold, which would be 0 or whatever you pick. What up, Bleedo? Exactly. The drawback of True Peak Limited is sometimes it may take away some of the nice punch. I think these days it's not a big issue anymore with the software. I think they got it figured out. But a lot of people have found, and sometimes I even hear that it's like, dang, the True Peak Limited kind of killing my punch, my transients a little bit. Which is why some people would rather just oversample, right? They'll just turn oversampling on and keep True Peak Limiting off. Oversampling does a similar thing where it gives the plugin more information to process. However, it's not specific to like the peaks. It's more about the overall processing as a whole. That's like the most simplest way I can explain it. I recommend y'all really go do your research. Room noise for home studios. Turn off your AC, turn off your fans. Deverberate 3 or 2. Deverberate 3 from Acon Digital is by far the best reverb plugin I've ever used. For noise varies because some of these plugins can't hear noise like other plugins, so I be flipping between them. So Acon Digital's denoise works pretty well. But sometimes that shit don't work, and I have to use RX denoise, and that one will work, and vice versa. So it just really depends. No problem. Technical difficulty. Yeah, man. Sometimes my joint be acting crazy. Like yesterday, I was just saying, I was like literally freaking out. I was in the middle of a session, and as soon as I put the God particle on there, like I think whatever was going on with the loudness, the impedance on my monitor controller, it was just crashing. I had to keep resetting my monitor controller, and I was getting like worried and embarrassed and all the type of shit. I was sweating, and so luckily they was real cool about it, but. Yeah, I was having I really don't feel like buying another monitor controller. It's an expensive. You don't want to go cheap on your monitor controller. Put Deverb at the top of the chain, put it at the front. So this is what you do so all these restoration plugins, I really recommend that you do it in, like, split your mixing into phases. First you record, yes, then you edit. Your restoration, your cleaning, and your editing, all is in the editing phase. You make your cuts, your chops, you do your cleaning, let's say, because, and I'll tell you why. One, you hear what's already there. Don't put no plugins on and trick yourself into thinking you solved a problem, because the plugins are enhancing those problems. So get rid of the problem first and then enhance, right? So what I do, you can do this in Pro Tools. You use Audio Suite, or you just put it on the track and then bounce it or render it and then start doing your plugins. So what I do in Studio One is what's called event effects. And all that is grabbing a plugin. Let's say I want to use D-Click. You hold Alt and you drag it directly on that audio clip, and then you do your processing, and then you render it. You can actually just hit render, or you just hit Command or Control B to bounce it, and it'll do the processing. The other reason why I don't recommend putting restoration plugins after is because one, clean the problem first so you don't enhance the problems and have to deal with it. Two, latency and CPU usage. These restoration plugins take up a lot of resources because there's really deep processing going on. So you put your you do your cleaning, your editing, your restoration plugins on there. You render it or you commit it, whatever you call it, bounce it, and then move on. Because the more of these you use, I think this one. Let me go back to like a regular session. Let me just test it out. I think the denoise plugin from one of these. Oh yeah, D-Click. Like, let's say I want to get rid of some clicks, right, in a plugin. Let's say I add one to this, like RX D-Click. Oh, where is it at? I don't know. Let's go with breath control. I don't know if y'all seen this, but this one breath control plugin, because of how elaborate the processing is with this plugin, that shit giving me 500 milliseconds of latency. Okay. It may not be CPU intensive.
They like Vina, where you been? I'm getting thick and making money. Had to cut motherfuckers.
She didn't really even breathe like that. But depending on how intense the processing is, you can sacrifice latency and CPU usage. So I recommend doing all your cleaning first. Do all your cleaning first, and then do your mixing. Okay, clean first, mix second. Yep, render that out, and then do you put some down. Woo, you gonna be sitting there with a whole lot of other problems to deal with, just because your computer can't keep up. Number one, and then number two, you're dealing with latency. Like, when I hit the space bar, it literally felt like 1 second later the song stopped. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Mouth click, D-clickers are amazing. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to say, Snub G. Yeah, hey, I'll master it. Let's talk about it. When you editing is gonna make, even if you don't do shit else, editing is gonna make your whole sound much more professional, just because there's not shit going on in between your lines. Do I have any Studio One presets? Nah. I mean, I do, but they're not stock. They're not stock plugins. I'll send it to you so you can see it. And I got a recording template. I'll send you both. Yeah, I got that. got it with all stock Studio One. Matter of fact, for those that want to purchase it, link in the description, I think, in YouTube. I think it's there. If not, just tap in with me, bro. It's like $5 for real. $5 for a Studio One template. Can't beat it. But yeah, if you do nothing, at least edit the vocals. Get Studio One to do this, right? Get Studio One to just clean it up, right? You clean it up. Find your. This is the strip silence tool right up top here. You can even pop it out in a window if you want to. And then you set your pre-roll. And so what the pre-roll and post-roll are going to do is going to set like fades. The minimum length of the event, it'll kind of it'll detect the audio within the event and kind of determine how big it's going to be. Otherwise, it's going to chop it way too short. So observe how this one chops. So it's pretty smart. Boom. Clean cut. Very precise too. Right on the edge there. Milliseconds. Yep. And that's it. Do all your editing. And that's another thing. Timing. That's another thing. Timing. Editing should also go with your timing. So once you get done cleaning the vocal, right, you start listening and then sliding your takes around to see where they like put them in the pocket a little bit. You can do it as you go too in the mix phase, but definitely, you know what I'm saying, timing, edits. Sometimes you might be a little out of pocket. And let's say, again, let's go back to Studio One. Once again, Studio One, let's say you don't want to slide the whole thing. You just got one like word or one section of a thing. You got this thing up here called Audio Bin. Right click on your shit. What is this called? Your event. Or you can just select the event and hit this little eyeball. And then you hit 7 on your keyboard, or you click this up here at the top. I don't think y'all can see that. You click 7 on your keyboard. I always make a line in the beginning and then a line after where I think I'm gonna do. I put in a slip mode and then everything in between. Because let's say I got stuff over here, you start moving stuff around, it's gonna affect everything else over there. But so let's say I want to pull this to like start at a different point. Boom. Red means you're stretching, green means you're shortening it up.
Sitting on my mind, bitch, I'm sitting on some money. Stacking bread up in this bitch. Feed my pockets and my tummy.
You know what I'm saying? You can do it like that. And you can even do it like, you can zoom in and get real detail with how you want to do move stuff around, you know what I'm saying? You can do a lot of stuff. You can even have it detect, like analyze the audio automatically. So let's say you select it, analyze that junk. Okay, boom, it found all the transients. And you can quantize, let's say like, man, she real off. Whenever she hit a transient, you can actually quantize to the beat. You hit Q and it'll quantize her words, like all the markers to the beat.
In this bitch, see my pockets in my tummy. See I'm working for my shit. Ain't nobody take it.
It's not really great, but let's say you got an instrument that might need it, it'll work. Yeah, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't introduce artifacts with when you stretch. It depends on how far you stretch. Like I know if I stretch this joint, like if I was to stretch it like this, like crazy, it's gonna sound crazy.
Is in my tummy. See I'm working for me. Is in my tummy.
And then let's say you also got to consider. You probably can't see it though. Damn, let me see. How can I show you? I can't make this bigger. But on the left hand in your inspector view, you can actually change the time stretch algorithm, and you can change it to tape. You can do like monophonic.
My pockets in my.
And you can hear it sounds a little bit better.
My pockets.
That's like the basic one, and then you got the drums.
They feed my pockets.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on what you want to do, man. I don't know. To each his own. You may want to do it as a creative effect, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I see a question on you. How do you remove that dubbed sound from printing on the vocal? I didn't put an effect in it. It was like recording a dub. Your headphones might be too loud. Your microphone might be hearing your headphones, my brother. Or, yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Your headphones might just be too loud. Or you got headphones that aren't really protected. Like if you have closed back, like really cheap ones, no offense, but if you have cheap ones, the audio is still escaping from the back of them headphones. So you need some real good headphones that are closed back, that like locks that sound in. Because your microphone's probably hearing the stuff going on. Yeah, just double check what you got going on when you're recording. Okay. Okie dokie. Matter of fact, P9, I don't know if P9's still in here. I think it's safe to show her track. Let me see that. Not the new one, not the new ones, but the one. It's called Party Girl USA. This was the name of the song beforehand. I'm a hardware compressor. Man, you know what, bro? Sometimes, I don't know. It depends. It depends. You got to really test it out on your vocal. So some people are really dynamic, meaning that they start out real even, and then they get to a part where it go crazy, and they might. So like, I got one guy. He came in. I was getting like 2-3 dB worth of good reduction, maybe 4 on a good note, and then he hit a part where the compressor hit. It was like 20 dB reduction, but it did sound bad because of the settings. You gotta just have good settings and be prepared to kind of deal with it. And that's why we pay for, hardware that is expensive, because a cheap compressor or a relatively cheap compressor would sound kind of bad, or it just depends on the type of compressor. If you got like a certain kind of like a tube compressor that really relies on tubes, it's gonna sound like it's getting a little distorted. If you got a really clean compressor, it'll be clean. Or it depends on your release. Like let's say you set, if you set your release too fast and you're compressing really hard, you're gonna start hearing artifacts. Why 76? The 76 is, if you set, again, luckily the 76 is an all around great compressor. You can use it for whatever. It can be really clean or it could be really dirty. So if you set, but I do know with a 76 or any fast compressor like that, if you set your release too fast, it's going to start introducing some grit. So try to find that even. A lot of people set for vocals, if all you have is your LA 76 Dr. Pepper settings. I don't know why they call it Dr. Pepper, but the attack, damn, hold on, let me Google it. I can't remember which now. Dr. Pepper settings. Okay. 10 o'clock on the attack, or to my left, y'all's right, or left. What? I don't know. 10 o'clock on the attack, 5 o'clock on the release. Okay? And then ratio to 4. Those is Dr. Pepper settings. 10, 2, and 4. So if I'm thinking correctly, 3. I can't remember which direction is fast. Yeah, I cannot remember. Fastest to the right. Okay, so if so if so if 10 o'clock, so 10 o'clock is slow to the left, right? So you don't want your compressor to be clamping down too quickly. 10 o'clock. Release 2 o'clock. So you got a relatively slow attack, relatively fast release, but not too fast where it's giving too much. You know what I'm saying? So those are some tried and true compressor settings for the 76. And then based on the song or whatever you got going on, just tweak it a little bit. How to set an external compressor to a bus? Depends on your DAW, man. I haven't figured it out in Pro Tools yet. I'm not gonna lie. Studio One makes it easy. So essentially, you plug in your hardware to an out and an input, right? So mine is always for example, my compressor is set to output 3, input 3. Okay. So when you route your do your routing, you're gonna have to set it up where you got your I guess mine is on 7. So 7, and then you route your this is your input 7, output should be 7. Mine is funky because I got a lot of other route. I got like a summer. But let's say for the sake of it, this is 7, right? Output 7, input 7, just to make it match, right? And then when you get into your DAW, you just put it on this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I figured it out and I haven't really thought about it. Chat GPT. Well, Studio One makes it easy at least for me, it's easy. So like, you literally just got to match up how you have it set up on your interface. For me, my interface had me jacked all the way up because it has internal routing and you can literally route anything to anywhere. So I was like, yo, this is crazy. So I'll show you. So the routing matrix on the Antelope Orion, you can either do it in this mode. And I was like, holy shit, bro, this shit got me feeling ridiculous. So yeah, I was sitting here like, dog, how do I set this shit up? You really got so once you get your interface routed right, you just make your DAW match. And that's why I'm saying if you have your output 7, input 7, all you got to do is go and set up your inputs 7, output 7, right? And that for Studio One, I use Pipeline. When I'm ready to start mixing with hardware, I use Pipeline. And all that is like a plugin, right? So let's say, is it on? Yeah, it's on. So let's say, for example, I have this, right? Which is like my tube sensor or CL1B, whatever you want to call it. Let's say I want to use my real hardware. I pull up Pipeline, make sure my routing is recalled within Studio One. And all I got to do is choose the hardware that I want it to go to. Let's say I want it to go out to my tube sensor, right? But then I want it to go into a preamp. Or let's say I want it to go throughout my preamp into the tube sensor. You can do that as well. Matter of fact, let's get my ping right. Did I get it right? Oh, hold on. Import settings. All right. Let me make sure I got this right. What track is this? Okay, here we go. See, then you gotta figure out exactly where this stuff's going, man. Sometimes it's complicated, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I keep it simple. I just do I do the in and out of the device. And then, or I'll just put two instances of Pipeline, right? I'll put 2. I'll put another one. So let's say I got two pieces of gear that are separately routed. I got my 1073 preamp, and then I'll have after that I'll just put pipeline, and then I make it do the whole. I guess it don't need to. I don't know. See, even now I'm like, man, I don't even know what I did. I gotta figure out how I did it. Is it even on? Yeah, it's on. I don't know. I had to sit here and make a whole class about that too. But the gist of it is you make your DAW look at the inputs and outputs. But I really wanted to do this though. I do want to put this compressor on it. But for some reason, oh, see that again, it starts with the interface. I got to load up my mixing routing. So for me, I have a mixing routing and a recording routing. So when I'm ready to record, I put on record, and it makes everything go straight through from the mic to the preamp to the compressor and then to the DAW. But then when I put it on my mixing, I make everything go through in and out the DAW. It's a lot, bro. You gotta sit there and really work it out. Okay, so there we go. Now we cooking. So this is my compressor.
Party this bitch dump, so of course I'ma be drunk. I'm a Leo, I just how you can't take back pre in the face. Party girl, white girl, USA. Party girl, white girl, party with white girl, you insane. Party with white girl, you insane. Time by 9, finna push up on her body. Baby got a big ass but she shake it down crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, what's up, Demi? I ain't gonna lie to you. That sound good. And that's just with the hardware compressor. And I took all this other stuff off. That's crazy. Hold up, bro.
Party this bitch dump, so of course I'ma be drunk. I'm a Leo, I just how you can't take back pre in the face. Party girl, white girl, USA. Party girl, white girl, party with white girl, you insane. Party with white girl, you insane. Time by 9, finna push up on her body. Baby got a big ass but she shake it down crazy. Little booty's mad.
Damn, that hardware. But see, that's why people charge so much money to do this, because when you get hardware and shit involved, it gets much more complicated, but the end result is much better. However, with this song, all I needed was this. I used this plugin. I specifically like this one because it sounds like some hardware, for real, like real shit. It sounds like hardware. And it responds like hardware. My gripe with the Tube Tech one that's actually licensed by Tube Tech, it don't work like a real one. It's so finicky. I hate it. I'm sorry, but I don't like the Tube Tech one from SoftTube. I have it. I use it sometimes, but the settings that I use are much different. Like if I set it like this here, and then I'll do it on my hardware, it's almost 1-to-1, which is crazy to think about too.
Party this bitch dump, so of course I'ma be drunk. I'm a Leo, I just how you can't take back pre in the face. Party girl, white girl, USA.
And then the cool thing is, let's say I got all my plugins. The cool thing with Pipeline and stuff like this is you can insert your plugin or your hardware in the midst of all your plugins. You just got to compensate for the latency. Just do that. It'll automatically calculate the latency, 21 samples. So I got auto-tune, this auto volume thingamabob, console, EQ, limiter on the vocal, and I got my hardware working. Party this bitch dump, so of course I'ma be drunk. I'm a Leo, I just how you can't take back pre in the face. Party girl, white girl, USA. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like Pipeline. You can use it like a plug-in, for real. It's pretty fire. I like the way that sounds too, but I think what I got going on is pretty great as it is. Party this bitch dump, so of course I'ma be drunk. I'm a Leo, I just how you. I ain't gonna lie. This plugin sound really close to that hardware just now. The hardware was probably just a little bit louder, maybe a little bit thicker. But yeah, that's kind of wild. I personally think Studio One's routing is so simple. They take out that whole you know how Pro Tools you got like buses in Studio One and buses in Pro Tools are completely different. So like if you got a bus in Pro Tools, it's basically the spot where you're sending the vocal, but it doesn't actually come out anywhere. That's what the aux is for. It's called auxes. In Studio One, you just choose a track you want it to go to, and it's a bus, and it goes wherever. So there's benefits to that though. There's benefits to the way Pro Tools does it. So you can take one bus and have it sent to multiple auxes. In Studio One, you kind of can't do that, or can you? I don't know. I think you just have to do sends. Just do a bunch of sends to different buses. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, they just take out the middle piece, the aux. They take out the bus, and we go straight to a track. You know what I'm saying? And you can just make all the outs that you want to it. What up, Echo Beats? What up, baby? SA25 gang in the house. Yeah, SA25 gang in the easy. I've been live a long time. Golly. Y'all got more questions? Shout out to P9. This song just dropped last Friday. I'ma spin it for y'all.
Walked in a party, this bitch dumped. So of course I'ma be drunk. I'ma leave your ass just how you can't take back pre in the face. Party girl, white girl, USA. Party girl, white USA. Party with white girl, you insane. Party with white girl, you insane. Time by 9, finna push up on the body. Baby got a big ass but she shake it down crazy. Little booty's mad too, white, black, I don't care who. Long as I'm alive, I'ma know that the sky's the limit. I be at her like I need hoes. They really on my mind. That's me for ya. I just wanna get some money. Stack up all the time. Waste my time, bitch. Get in the back of the line. I don't mean no Rosa Parks. No, I don't mean no harm to you, baby. Man, I hate you went through that outstanding black lady. I won't want you leave. Why the fuck you acting like you in the party, bitch? Why always get started, you the party girl? Yeah, I ain't even get in that argument, but it's what you had said, let me blue inside. Okay, 1 minute she called me fake, and that's shit I can't take. Screaming, get the fuck out my face. I been a smack guy, and that's just how I used to show my loved one love at all. I didn't want you leave. I be at her like I need hoes. They really on my mind. That's me for ya. I just wanna get some money. Stack up all the time. Waste my time, bitch. Get in the back of the line. I don't mean no Rosa Parks. No, I don't mean no harm to you, baby. Man, I hate you went through that outstanding black lady. I won't want you leave.
I didn't used to do it so much, but I've been doing these beat chops lately, and it's kind of fire, just to kind of break up the monotony.
But she shake it down crazy. Little booty's mad.
So sometimes you gotta chop it up and then reverse it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's up, family? What up, Mula? Yeah, man. Macros. Let's talk about macros in Studio One. If you're trying to get into Studio One, macros will save you time. You got a whole macro bar. They got different ones. You can download them from the cloud. Let's say you want to you're in your editing phase. Let's say you want to highlight all your audio and make them peak at a specific level. You can either do it ahead. I like to just do mine after I start making my chops, making my cuts, because it's gonna level each clip individually. It got this right here, normalize peak. It'll bring it up to 0 and then turn everything down, all the peaks down to -12, and that'll be your baseline. So boom, now I can work from this instead of working at the top of the audio. That's a good thing. Reverse, you can do a quick reverse, move, cut to cursor. So like, let's say you got your cursor over here, boom, you cut all that over there. Very simple. You can even put that on a key command if you want. Most of these macros you can put on a key command. So for me, a lot of what I do is key command based with macros that do multiple functions. For example, let's say I want to reverse this section of audio. I just take it out, and I put the reverse button, the key command on my little what's this thing called? My DAW controller. You just got to hit reverse, boom. Now I just made me a little reverse reverb thingy.
She ain't talking about nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Macros is crazy. You can make it do more than one function. When I'm recording, I'll show you this. When I'm recording, I got a macro set up. I usually have the record track, and I got two playback tracks, for when they do their punches, right? I set up these macros where, let's say I record, we record it, boom, boom, boom. Shift A, bring it to this track, and then when he do his punch, Shift Z goes to the next track. It keeps it so fast, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? It make, man, my record, like people, I trip people up because I move too fast for them. They don't be expecting that. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah, appreciate the blessings, man. I thank you. Appreciate you. Stuff like that. That's why I really like Studio One. It enables you to make the workflow faster for you, not just lock you into this standard. You can do whatever. I even got a plug-in. I got a macro set up where I can add a whole vocal chain. Boom, you hit one button. I got all my plugins loaded up on one track. Can y'all see that? Oh, y'all didn't even see that. Let me pull it over here. Watch this. One button. Whole vocal chain loaded up in a second. Or less than a second. Macros and Pro Tools don't necessarily work unless you have that one thingy. What's that called, bro? SoundFlow. SoundFlow's cool, but you gotta buy their device, or you gotta get their software. You can do it on a software like an iPad if you have an iPad or something. But what I don't like is you gotta subscribe to that shit. I don't like that. I gotta subscribe to you to link different buttons together. It's kind of, I don't know. I disagree with that, but it works. But at the same time, though, that SoundFlow is very smart because there's some stuff that I wish. It can get very deep. Like if you want to do certain things, it can go real deep. That SoundFlow. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you, my friends. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really like what that tube sensor was doing. And I'm actually really impressed that this plugin sounded very close. I'm gonna see if I can match them up. So let's say, because I went with the plugin, let me just set my compressor to the. So let me make put my release straight up. Okay, threshold right about the same. Let's see if it sounds the same. I'm actually kind of curious.
Party with white girl, you insane. She ain't talking about nothing. Finna push up on her body. Baby got a big ass butt. She shake it down crazy. Little booty's mad too, white, black. I don't care who. Long as I'm alive, I'ma know that the sky's the limit. Party with white girl, you insane. She ain't talking about nothing. Finna push up on her body. Baby got a big ass butt. She shake it down crazy. Little booty's mad too, white, black. I don't care who. Long as I'm alive, I'ma know that the sky's the limit. Party with white girl, you insane. She ain't talking about nothing. Finna push up on her body. Baby got a big ass butt. she shake it down crazy. Little booty's mad too, white, black, I don't care who. Long as I'm alive, I'ma know that the sky's the limit.
That, hey, if y'all want, listen, right here, bruh. This is the one. I don't know if y'all heard what I heard, but it sounds very similar. I think the hardware was it just had a little bit more to it, but not much. The hardware sounds great. The plug-in, very close. Yeah, the hardware had a little bit more body, maybe a little bit more clarity in the top end, but that could just be a matter of this plug-in because it is on the high. What is this? I should actually look at the manual. This high mod. Let me put the high mod on there. Let's see what it do. Let me see if it make a difference, man.
Party with white girl, you insane. Seen time by now, finna push up on her body. Baby got a big ass but she shake it down crazy. Little booty's mad too, white, black, I don't care who. Long as I'm alive, I'ma know that the sky's the limit. I be at her like I need hoes, they really on my mind. That's me for ya, I just wanna get some money. Stack up all the time, waste my time, bitch, get in the back of the line. I don't mean no Rosa Parks, no, I don't mean no harm to you, baby. Man, I hate you went through that outstanding black lady. I wouldn't want you leave. Party with white girl, you insane.
Yeah, man. Hey, I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, the hardware just whatever is going on with the circuitry in that jank, man, it just makes it just stand up a little bit better. But however, though, the reason why I appreciate this plugin, you can get to that easily. Turn the total harmonic distortion up. Let's see.
Party with white girl, you insane. Seen time by now, finna push up on her body. Baby got a big ass but she shake it down crazy. Little booty's mad too, white, black, I don't care who. Long as I'm alive, I'ma know that the sky's the limit.
See that? That's why I like this version of this plugin. Yeah. I would recommend this, and they're very affordable. Is there any updates? Up to date? Okay. Let's look. Let's take a look. Kyve Audio. Shout out to my guys at Eddie, man. I hope I see my guy Eddie at NAMM this year. But Kyve Audio plugins are cheap and high quality. I would pay this amount for these plugins. Unfortunately, you guys missed like the intro deals, but $89 for a plugin that actually sounds like you can get it to a point where it sounds like hardware. That's not bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna cap. Now I gotta test the other one. See? Damn. Hold up. Where you at? Now I gotta test the actual endorsed one. Now, mind you, though, please be aware that I got other plugins going on in this chain. The only thing that's been changing is this compressor. All right. So let's see. Let me set the settings the same. So I got this right at probably like 4. Threshold right around 10. Attack straight to the left. Release up the middle. Sidechain at 80. Yeah, it's fire, dude. And let's just see if we can. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Party with white girl, you insane. Seen time by now, finna push up on her body.
I mean, it sounds smooth, but you see how much it's compressed. Oh, you know what? I'm messing up. I got to bring the gain up. I messed it up. That wasn't a good thing. But at the same time, the compression is a little much, man.
Party with white girl, you insane. 9, finna push up on the body. Baby got.
I wonder if I. So I guess the only thing, you can't change the input value. Like how, so what we're dealing with is this responds a little bit more aggressively. Oh shoot, I got put in the middle of the screen. This responds more aggressively because I think the input level it takes is much lower than my hardware and much lower than the plugin. So that means my threshold needs to come up. So let's try to match that.
Hot party with white girl, you insane. Hot scene time by 9, finna push up on the body. Baby got a big ass butt, she shake it down crazy. Little booty's mad too, white, black, I don't care who. Long as I'm alive, I'ma know that the sky's the limit.
Alright, we got it there. It don't sound bad, but you see how that joint is jumping around? I don't know. I like it to be smooth, but we gonna see how they all sound. Let's go with the hardware.
Hot party with white girl, you insane. Hot scene time by 9, finna push up on the body. Baby got a big ass butt, she shake it down crazy. Little booty's mad too, white, black, I don't care who. Long as I'm alive, I'ma know that the sky's the limit. Hot party with white girl, you insane. Hot scene time by 9, finna push up on the body. Baby got a big ass butt, she shake it down crazy. Little booty's mad too, white, black, I don't care who. Long as I'm alive, I'ma know that the sky's the limit. I be at her like I need hoes, they really on my mind. That's me for ya, I just wanna get some money. Stack up all the time, waste my time, bitch, get in the back of the line. I don't mean no Rosa Parks, no, I don't mean no harm to you, baby. Man, I hate you went through that outstanding black lady, I wouldn't want you leave. Why the fuck you acting like in the party, bitch? Why always get started, you the party girl? Yeah, I ain't even get in that argument, but it's what you had said, let me blue inside. Okay, 1 minute she called me fake, and that's some shit I can't take. Screaming, get the fuck out my face. I been a smack the guy, and that's just how I used to show my loved one love it all. I didn't want you leave.
Minus the level differences, not too much different. Maybe the Tube Tech is a little bit more like the actual plugin. The Tube Tech plugin might have a little bit more of a high end thing going on. The KC1 does it's a little bit more smooth. It's not as bright. The Tube Sensor also a little bit more, it just seems to give a little bit more as far as tonal characteristic. I think my loudness matching was a little off. Let me see, son.
Hot party with white girl, you insane. Hot scene time by 9, finna push up on the body. Baby got a big ass butt, she shake it down crazy. Little booty's mad too, white, black, I don't care who. Long as I'm alive, I'ma know that the sky's the limit. I be at her like I need hoes, they really on my mind.
I don't know. The hardware obviously smoother, much more in your face, much more real. The Tube Tech to me is just a little bit too reactive. I don't like how it was doing some of the compression. And again, the way it responds differs than my Tube Sensor and the KC1. And even a real CL1B compressor I've used, and it does not, like with these settings, it doesn't respond like this. I think they just got to rework some of the algorithm. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just me. They even got the vintage one. Oh, listen.
Hot party with white girl, you insane. Hot scene time by 9, finna push up on the body. Baby got a big ass butt, she shake it down crazy. Little booty's mad too, white, black, I don't care hoo-hoo. Long as I'm alive, I'ma know that the sky's the limit.
Yeah, it could just be that Mark II, whatever this version of Mark II that they had modeled, that shit was aggressive. Like, when I put it on Mark I down there, it was much more smooth, much more consistent compression. And then, like, it didn't release super fast, but it released enough. And then, but like, when she hit her vowels, that shit went all the way down to 10 dB of reduction. I don't know. It was just a much more aggressive form of compression, man. I'm not gonna say it sounds bad. I guess I just don't like the way it compresses. But to each their own. You know what I'm saying? More songs on the way. I got a very interesting song some pack of songs we did. EP is the correct term that we did for a lady by the name of Claire Tana out of the country of Malta. Which one sounds better? Me, I ain't gonna lie. As far as plugins go, I personally like the Kive one better, but that's just me. If you want to talk all three of them, hardware by all means. Speaking of, have y'all seen Antelope Audio? They just dropped the goddamn recall plug-in controlled CO1B, like their version of the CO1B, but it's plug-in controlled. So that means there's motors behind the knobs. So you can treat it like hardware. So whatever you put in the DAW, it'll come up just like a plugin. It'll tell it to change the knobs. So that means you don't got to write down or take pictures or all this stuff. Every time you do a session, it's stored on the plugin, and it just changes the hardware remote controllably. Remote controls it. Thing is, though, you got to have enough USB ports, because you got to plug that into your computer. I kind of want it. It's I think it's what, $2,900, cheaper than a real CO1B, and it comes with motors in the knobs, and it's recallable like a plug-in. Bro, that might be the move now. Everything's going plug-in recallable. People are sick of trying to remember what settings they had. I know I am. Let's see. There's not too many other songs I can show y'all right now. Oh, shout out to Third Coast Koya. Mongoose to a Snake is going to get released on the 27th. I believe the 27th, yeah. That's a drop on the 27th. Then we got Eddie K. He overseas right now. Eddie K is coming back. He finna drop. I think he got a couple more songs. I think it's going to be like a 10 to 15 song album. It's going to be dope. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff, man. If y'all want to be part of my, my catalog, let me know. I'm trying to do, I'm trying to work with whatever genre, whoever wants to be part of the collective group, I would love it. Again, this is a service. Rarely do I do free stuff. I do run a business. So if you're interested, let me know. And sometimes I do free stuff because maybe there's I will be doing some free stuff soon. By the way, I got some hardware that's being sent to me, and somebody might get a free recording session. So you never know. So stay tuned. It's gonna be videotaped, and I'm gonna have a review. I'm gonna get into some hardware reviews. So I got some gear on the way. I'll give y'all a hint. It's a microphone and an interface that I get to check out and test out, and that'll be a free session for an artist. Yeah. For sure. So anybody going to NAMM this year? Let's see what they got going on this year. Yep, I'm going. I'm gonna be there this week. They got a lot of good stuff this time. Shout out to the firemen and women and emergency services folks out there in California. A lot of people were think that NAMM should be canceled, but I think this is gonna do good because there's gonna be people out there spending money, you know, feeding back into the economy, me included. Because you know that's what they need. They need that. We got to get that economy back up and running out there. People are struggling to find places to live. Also, dang, I forgot how to look at the list of stuff we can do. There's gonna be a lot of people there, man. Personas, Avid, FL Studio folks. With the Image Line, who else? Everybody's gonna be. Well, everybody that can make it will be there. So I'm planning on going and networking, seeing the new stuff coming about. I gotta show y'all this thing from Antelope though. I gotta show y'all this, man. I gotta show y'all this, bro. This is the Antelope version of CO1B that is plug-in controlled, dog. That is ridiculous. For this price, it's actually not freaking bad, man. Choo. Now look at how much a real CL1B costs. This is actually the cheapest I've seen it. I think TubeTech is dropping prices because they're seeing people go for stuff like this, which is plug-in controlled. Hardware that's plug-in controlled is a W. Also, and this is not the only company. There's an EQ that I want. The world is going plug-in control hardware. I'm telling you right now. Was it Craneborn? They got a harmonic EQ. Where that thing at, bro? This it? Nah. West Audio is the other one. Plug-in control. Now you don't have to like write down or take pictures or remember. You got it in a plug-in. It'll just, you pull up your session and it'll remember the settings automatically. Bro, like, come on. And look, a cheaper version. You know, who else just dropped? Oh yeah, Black Box dropped the hardware of their harmonic EQ, similar to this one. Theirs is much more expensive, but guess what? Plug-in control. Come on, dog. I think I'm gonna get this one though. $17.99 for a harmonic EQ is actually kind of fire. It's not bad. Finance it if you want. But yeah, here we go. Let's look at the HGQ. Whew, that price is crazy though. But harmonic EQ, plug-in control. All you gotta do is plug in the USB and you're good to go. Yeah, man, NAMM is fire. Now, if you had NAMM only to look at gear and nerd out, you're doing it wrong. You need to go up there, network with these companies. There's gonna be artists there that may want to work. The last time I went to NAMM back in 23, our whole group split the bill and booked Well, not I helped, but I had to go to work, but I had to fly back and go to work. But the whole group split the bill, and they did a whole session at Paramount Studios. So they got to use the whole, they had to use all. Yeah, it's dope. They collaborated with some dope folks and made dope music in the people's dream studio. And all it took was a bunch of people just to come together. That's why people need to come together. If we don't do anything else, we need to come together, whether it be about music, whether it be about taking care of one another, all this stuff, man. I'm done preaching for now. I'm hungry, though. It's about 5 o'clock. Let me know if y'all got any more questions. Let me know if y'all got more questions before I get up off here, man. I see some people left on TikTok. Y'all let me know if y'all got any more, if y'all interested in anything else. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the other thing, I'm looking for, if anybody's listening out there, I'm looking for sponsorships. I'm looking for gear. If you send me your gear, I'll review it, give my honest opinion, send it back or keep it, whatever you let me do. I'm also looking for, for sponsorships in a form or grants in this form of donations or grants or just, monetary sponsorships. I'm trying to upgrade the studio again. Like I said earlier, my monitor controller's been going bad, and I need to either upgrade or get another one, and it's not cheap. Whatever people can do to help, thank you. So, just hit me up if you want to get a mix done. Hit me up on Instagram. We'll chop it up about the requirements and stuff. If you want to get mastering, we'll chop it up. I do both. I'm really not a mastering engineer, but I do know how to do it. I have hardware that can do it. If you're in Virginia Beach or Norfolk or Suffolk or anywhere around here, y'all want to come record, I'm over here by Oceana Air Base. It's far for some of y'all, for a lot of y'all. But it's out the way just enough so we can focus. You know what I mean? What else, man? I'm going to start doing consultations for people that really want to learn. We can get some consultation. I'm thinking about putting a class together, like a short class, basic Tory G master class. And I'll charge by the hour. I think 2 hours minimum would be good. So if you're interested in that, I can set that up. And we could do that via this app called Muse. Muse is great because we could do a face and I can share my screen and I can control we can do like screen control. Like if you have a session up, I can actually control your screen and we can work on the mix together. So stuff like that. Consultations coming soon, sessions available. Whatever you want. If you're in Cali right now, I'll see you in Cali at Anaheim if you're going to NAMM. And that's all I got, my friends. I guess I'll sign off. Tap in with me later if y'all have any further questions. Y'all have a good evening.